Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the stream.
I'm your host, Richard.
And I'm D.
And we're back again with our playthrough of RogueTrader.
I believe we are in the middle of Solomon's questline.
Yes, on the feudal world of... I forget the name.
It's on screen right now. It's Tassera.
Tassera, that's it. Okay. Yes, at the end of our last stream, our very long last stream, we thought we were almost done.
Well, I literally got an achievement for gathering all the data needed to expose the conspiracy.
Oh.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
I know, we have looked into that. So, last time, a lot happened, but for the purposes of this, we arrived on Tassera, a feudal world, where we proceeded to, get really creeped out by everything going on.
Yep.
And now we are basically... Solomon's trying to collect his tithe. I am trying to figure out what the hell kind of cult we're dealing with here.
Or it is a weird Slaneshi Zeech something
My
cult.
bet is Zinch.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Zeech as well on this one.
So let's see. While things are happening, we are supposed to play a game
we
of
just got to
mobility.
follow.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you very much.
From Mick Krakennog? A Krakennog.
So, we are supposed to identify some commoners disguised as nobility.
Yes.
And we get a gift. Should we do that?
Yes. Well, we get a gift if we identify one, but if we identify them all, we get an even better gift,
Yes,
I believe.
which is the idea.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
go on.
Mick, I'm just going to call you Nog. I do apologize, but Nog said, I just made it to Dargonus. Too much reading going to bed. This is a very wordy-ass game, I have to say.
This is basically a novel with some pretty pictures attached.
Yeah. This should be classified under visual novel.
I've played visual novels with less reading. But it's still good reading.
Yeah. How are you enjoying the game, man?
I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah.
So, a few nobles have gathered around an older man in a fine jacket. His eyes dart back and forth between them. I come from an honored dynasty. You can't. He keeps trying to approach someone, but they all recoil from him as if he were a leper. The mob's instigator, a lady in a golden mask, exclaims furiously, "Oh, listen to the songs of this poor wretch. He thinks that the bath they gave him makes him look like a nobleman." Upon noticing you, the crowd parts. In a peevish voice, the woman drawls, "We ask that our celestial lord brand this peasant." Among the hushed crowd, you single out a young woman in a half-mask and a gorgeous dress, who is watching intently from the side. Explain to me exactly what is going on here. The lady in the golden mask curtsies gracefully. "Your celestial highness, we have exposed one of the impostors. There he is, the one in the jacket, still clinging to his facade. You ought to brand him quickly." "Why, is he going to go off?" "He's no beef, woman." The woman who has been keeping her distance now steps closer and whispers to you. "My celestial lord, please, I'm begging you, listen to me. The man is a member of a noble family. He's being slandered." Let's look closely at him. The old man is terrified. His eyes are clutching an expensive cane bearing an intricate family coat of arms. Address the young woman. "Why are you standing after him?" And it's persuasion. If you hadn't had a bloody penalty from the sculptor, I would have made this easily.
We picked up that really harsh debuff, didn't we?
She whispers quietly. "I'm just a commoner in a fancy dress, my lord. This man is my master. I know I'm supposed to be playing the part of a rich girl, but I've served many lords, you see, and Sir Timaeus is the only one who treats his servants with gentleness. I want to protect him from these cruel people." What can you say in your defense? "My celestial lord knows how ruthless My celestial lord knows how ruthless courts and tricks can be. My family only recently attained its lofty status, and many here are opposed. His status, his teeth chattering in fear. Are you aware that your servant is trying to protect you, Sir Timaeus? The old man adjusts his mask in surprise. His eyes scan the crowd again and come to rest on the finely dressed young woman. That's Renka, my house servant. What is she protecting me, you say? She has no idea what game she's got herself mixed up in. Forgive me, my girl. His lips quiver as he grips his cane more tightly and breathes in deeply, before suddenly taking a step back. Here she is, the real imposter, the house girl Renka. She admitted herself to the Celestial Lord. The old man spits and points a finger at Renka, who shrinks away in fear. How could you schemers even think of deceiving our supreme benefactor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dick move. I was going to help, but now...
But now...
The vulture's gaze shifts to you in anticipation. Do you truly believe this man is a commoner in disguise? The loudest among the onlookers exchange glances. The woman's golden mask bobs as she offers a deep curtsy. Most certainly, your celestial highness. His plebeian nature is apparent to every self-respecting aristocrat. The woman is not lying, but neither is she completely candid. The way she looks at the accused speaks of an old, inappeasable hatred, the kind one shows to one's true enemy. The man is a noble. Why are you so intent on painting him as otherwise? The lady in the golden mask clears her throat. There is not a word of a lie in what we have said. This travesty of a nobleman was granted his privileges less than 100 years ago. A family of upstarts who have elevated themselves through peddlery. For any true-born noble, he is no different from a masquerading peasant. What separates a true-born noble from a noble made noble 100 years ago?
Time.
How much time? A tired sigh escapes Abelard's chest. Persona has more in common with Dargonas than I first thought. Yeah, because he has to suffer the exact same nonsense.
Absolutely, yes.
I'm ready to brand the imposter.
Oh, Hannah says greetings.
Hello, Hannah. How are you?
Hey.
The nobles around you hold their breath as they try to read the direction of your gaze. Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna hand the data brand to the servant.
Ooh.
I call on this young woman to make the decision in my stead.
Okay.
The young woman freezes and squeaks. I obey my lord's will. The voice suddenly calms. I know this man very well and can dispel all your doubts. You notice the old man breathe a sigh of relief when the data brand is put into her hands. This is my former house servant, Timo, dressed as a noble. He is good, but he could never fool the true nobility. The young woman deftly marks the man, who is frozen in horror, and pushes the data brand back into your hand. Vengeful sparks play in her eyes. The woman in the golden mask graces you with a patronizing nod. Well, you know, play stupid games. Win stupid prizes.
Hannah says she's not bad if it wasn't so heckin' cold.
Yeah,
Indeed.
it is very much winter here in the UK.
Bloody freezing.
Talking about the UK, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The guy whose builds we're following. What do you call it?
Oh, for this, you mean?
Yeah, Revan 619.
Yeah.
I got one of his videos recommended,
Oh, yeah.
and he's also from the UK.
There you go.
Yeah, he was doing a tier list of the companions, and I was like, ooh, that could actually be useful.
All right. And where does our boy Abelard rank?
Equivalent of A rank. Pretty good.
Okay. Who's S?
Cassia, Argenta, Heinrichs, and Pascal.
Okay.
He says he considers Idira a liability, not a party member.
That's what we found. Like,
Yeah.
holy crap.
The young noblewoman's hair is disheveled. Her body is stained with grime, and her mask, pushed clumsily on top of her head. Holding her skirt high, she is trying her hardest to fight her way through the guards blocking the door. "Just let me go, please, for throne's sake!" She exclaims when the guards yet again push her aside. The woman notices you and attempts something resembling a curtsy, but stumbles and falls to her knees. "I'm done. I just can't take it anymore. You're our celestial lord, aren't you?" "Yes, I am. But you do not look much like a noble lady." "I'm a dictator, your graciousness. I'm not a noble, not one bit. I just do the laundry and bleach the linens. I've never mixed in high society in my life. Forgive a fool, your graciousness." "Why are you telling me this?" "According to the rules, you are meant to pose as a noble, then you get a reward." "But I don't want no reward, my lord. I just want to get back home." The woman hangs her head and clutches the lace frills on her dress. Her breathing stutters as she is racked with silent sobs. "Why are you trying to escape?" "I want to get away before they start pulling those brands and putting those brands on us. For the tricksters. I'm no kind of trickster, can't you see? I couldn't full of groks." "Why are you participating in the masquerade in the first place? It's not like they asked me nicely, your graciousness. They grabbed me, shoved me in this dress and threw me in here. Nobody here was asked, but I don't want to be anybody's toy. I have 3 boys and a girl, who starch our lords and ladies' undergarments." "Starched undergarments? Why would you want that?"
Horrible.
"And we'll work our fingers to the bone just to get enough scraps for the day." She shows you her calloused hands, mottled red from chemical burns. "So, what should I do with you?" Gripping the frills of her fabulous dress in her coarse, white-knuckled hands, the woman looks up to you. "Please, your graciousness, by the God Emperor, just let me leave. Nobody who gets put in one of those get-ups ever comes back." Okay. "If I stay, I won't see my home again. I just know it. I haven't done anything wrong." "What's that supposed to mean?" "Just that, your graciousness. It doesn't matter if you get branded or not. Once the hunt is over, you're gone. This place is like a grok spit. There's no way back, but I want to live. I want to be useful. Please, please let me go home." See, there's no reward for nobles pretending to be commoners, do they?
They said there was a reward for them for the commoners. If they didn't get branded, they get a reward.
For the nobles pretending to be commoners.
Oh, right.
For the other way around.
Yeah.
So she has no reason to lie, is my point.
Yeah, no, I don't believe so.
It's not a noble lady pretending to be a servant.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
You really don't look like an impostor at all. Guards, let her go. Lacking the courage to object to your demand, the guards reluctantly step aside. As the woman turns to look back at you, you see wet trails on her guileless face. "Thank you, Celestial Lord, you sweetheart. I'll never forget your kindness." She bows low and vanishes into the darkness. See, far be it from me to acquiesce to the demands of commoners. And yet, because I suspect cult activity,
Yep.
I don't intend to play their game.
Challenge for me?
No.
And with that... Wow, Glato got there fast.
He was actually stuck at the bottom of the elevator.
Oh,
He was making his way back around when you told him to go there.
the 2 men in clergy robes are bickering loudly. The older of the pair is eating with great appetite, while the younger one watches in disgust. "Your of an indulgence is pure hypocrisy. A true servant of the faith would have abstained." The old priest shoots his companion a glance over the plate. "A true servant of the faith must keep his strength up, so he may offer the God Emperor not just words, but deeds as well." The young man flushes when he notices your gaze. "Celestial Lord, how fortunate is your arrival. Only you can solve this conundrum and decide which one of us is the true clergyman of noble birth, and which is the arrogant impostor." Let's look at the priests. You notice a marked difference between the builds of the quarreling men. The older priest's body is gaunt, unlike that of the smooth-faced youth. Also, the younger priest has the melodious voice of a singer, while the old man's speech is clear and powerful. Alright, I need to ask a few questions first in order to identify the impostor. The old priest gives you a reserved nod. Meanwhile, the younger one turns his entire body to face you, like a student being evaluated.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to put money on it being the old man.
The old man is the imposter.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say is the role of knowledge in the Imperium? There are no barriers to learning the word of the Emperor and to conquering all that he has given unto us. Have you read the manuscripts of our scribe, Gregorius Fault? I hear he has left his craft behind now, but his research shines on with a line of true worship. Knowledge depraves the soul, as does reading letters that are not meant to be read. The old priest furrows his brow at the young man's passionate words. Cassia shakes her head. The judgments are like two sides of a single coin. There is value in both, but neither one constitutes the whole. What awaits the Emperor's servant after death? Both priests ponder the question for a while. The older is the first to speak up. Should they serve faithfully, the Emperor will preserve their soul in his halls. I read that as his balls. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I had a double take there in my head. Like, the soul is secured in the balls, apparently. You heard it here, folks.
Emperor's balls.
Emperor's shriveled balls.
Shriveled balls, yes.
Because he eats so many psychers a day, he metabolizes like a jet engine. I think Hannah's despairing at us.
Oh, more than likely, yeah.
The young priest gives you a broad and sincere smile. It is customary on Thassara to believe in sacred reincarnation. Thus, the worthy may serve the Emperor for all eternity. Oh,
Damn. Oh, just as well.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
Judging by the expressions of the two debating priests, you can easily believe that the one would indeed welcome his long-awaited rest, and the other a chance at eternal servitude. By what names are the warriors born from the blood of the Emperor's sons known? The young priest says, the heralds of the celestial masters, gods among men. The young preacher's eyes are alight with awe. The Emperor's angels, they descend upon the land to smite down his enemies. You see respect in the old man's eyes, and fear. Oh man, I'm not sure. Like, the Emperor's angels is actually correct.
Yes.
That's the name of the Space Marines.
Yeah.
And they shall know no fear and all that. Do you mind, Mr. Horse? I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. See, I thought at the beginning it was the old priest who was fake, but now I'm thinking it's the young man.
Yes, same. The fact that he agrees with knowledge.
Yep.
He got the Space Marine moniker wrong.
Yep.
And as for the what do you call it?
The reincarnation thing, that's never been a thing.
Nope.
In Warhammer at all.
Yep.
So yeah,
So
I think the fake one.
Let's put it on the young priest.
Yep.
The smile vanishes from the young man's face. He gasps indignantly. Well, what? Well, yes, I did skip the lectorium once or twice, it's true. But I'm still a proper noble, I swear it on my honor. See, I think the clue was that the old man was gaunt and eating.
Yes.
So he's probably relishing the first chance for a meal.
Yeah.
But he was far more, correct.
Yes.
If he is not the priest, he should be.
Right.
And also, he knew the correct answer that the soul is stored in the balls.
Soul is stored in the balls.
In the Emperor's balls, specifically, not everyone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be
Yeah, no.
unfair, like women wouldn't have any souls. And that's not okay. What happens if you constrain the Emperor?
Ooh.
Apart from get the entire Imperium to, on a manhunt.
They can do what they did with, like, whale penises where they like stripped them and made leather aprons out of,
Oh,
you know?
I suppose he is pretty big.
Right? Yeah, he's meant to be huge.
On the outside, right? You mean height, right? Height, right? In the wavering torchlight, you see a glint of steel. One of the jacket-clad young men is presenting a blade against the other's ribs. A mask lies discarded at the attacker's feet. Noticing you, the trembling victim cries out, "Your Highness, save me!" Do not interfere, outsider. This man deserves to be punished, along with all of Thasera's rotten elite. They see people as just things to be worn. Let him look at me in the eye and find out what it feels to be cut to pieces. You realize that the weapon pressed against the victim's body is none other than a pair of extremely sharpened tailor's scissors. Solomon casts an indifferent glance at the pair. Local folk and the strange amusements. They're not worth our time. What is going on here? He's a tailor from the lower city. He's gone mad. He thinks I'm wearing the face of his brother, my valet. The attacker visibly loses his cool. Admit it. You killed him and took his face so you could wear it instead of a costume. I haven't heard from my brother in a moon life. Blackness has utterly enshrouded this man. How can one dispense righteous punishment in such blinding darkness? Garcia shudders and looks away. Examine the victim's face. The noble lord's features are stretched and distorted. The edges of his neck, forehead, and cheeks are fastened to the sides with fine gold thread. Peering into the nobleman's face, you realize that the stretched skin is his own. You see no scars or stitches. It appears this is merely his way of improving his looks and imitating people of higher stand. Did he Homer Simpson himself? You know that bit where he pretends to be thin and he has, like, you know, all his fat, like...
Bulldog clips, like,
Yeah.
behind him.
Has he done that?
I think that's essentially what he has done, yes.
Let's step in and... Not us, Abelard. You capture the scissors and deftly plunge them into the attacker's knee. That was uncalled for. Seeing his tormentor's grip weakening, the victim slips free and hides behind you. The madman bribed the guards so they would let him ignore my cries. I'm sure they'll be singing a different tune when they find out the Celestial Lord had intervened personally. Tell me about the Sarah's rotten elite. They're parasites. They tear whoever they want into pieces. These scum squeeze into a person's skin like it's a suit that's 2 sizes too small, splitting the seams in the process. The vigilante stares at you without blinking, his eyes glassy. Skin suits and splitting seams? Preposterous. Your brother was rewarded for his talents with the best assignment he could hope for. Or maybe he just decided he wanted nothing to do with you anymore. The nobleman's voice cracks. He's on the verge of tears. Your Celestial Highness, if such were your will, you could send servants to the dressmaker this very moment to find this man's brother alive and well. His words are soaked in grey, with flashes of copper desperation breaking through. But of the swampy muck of deceit, I see nothing. This man has never undergone the local facial replacement procedure. He is wearing his own face. Do not be deceived. Look closely. This scoundrel is simply hiding his stitches. He thinks he can trick an expert tailor, but it's a wasted effort. Tell me about the valet. The nobleman eyes his attacker fearfully. It's very simple, Your Celestial Highness. His younger brother has a way with clothes. I noticed him when I was looking for you servants. Then I sent the boy to apprentice under a renowned dressmaker in the upper quarters. I thought I would make him my valet, you see, but then this fool decided that I took his brother, not because of his talent, but to use him for my rejuvenation. Why would I ever need a new face? I haven't even worn out my own yet. Well, the vigilante isn't pretending to be a noble, is he? I don't know what to do here, actually.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Because, like...
That has nothing to do with the hunt, surely.
Yeah, surely. This is just a thing, isn't it? Oh no, we were supposed to find 5 commoners, so I think it might actually be part of the thing.
Let's put the brand on the vigilante, I suppose.
Sure.
Not a single muscle twitches on the attacker's face. Play your games all you want. My mission will not change. Thank you for intervening, your celestial highness. The nobleman lays his hand on his heart and bows low to you. As soon as you step aside, the guards barrel towards the scene. Okay.
Yeah. So I think we did it.
That's all of them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Nothing new from her?
Doesn't look like.
Alright, let's see what Roldo has to say. Damn, Gara. Bad beast, very bad. I apologize, your celestial highness. How's the impostor hunt going? Gara, like the warframe. My darling pet. She is guarding the Shrimperiuses. Every once in a while, she gets an allowance in the form of Alcidon bones. And what has he done wrong? She almost ripped off my fingers along with a slice of Alcidon. It's my fault for forgetting their predators, albeit domesticated ones. You have reduced a beast born to hunt and kill to a domesticated pet. Without purpose and discipline, both man and animal alike are destined for degradation. Solomon notes Aglato, who is completely unfazed by the multitude of delicacies. See, this is the level of obedience and dignity we should strive for. They say people
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, go on.
What's up?
No, I was just going to say, I forgot that Solomon wanted to ask the governor a bunch of questions as well.
They say people go missing after the imposter hunt. What do you make of this? Your celestial highness must have been listening to a lot of gossip. Who cares where the rabble goes afterwards? However, I can assure you that the visitors are often sent into my personal service. We call it the highest favor, and today will be up to you to choose whom it should be bestowed upon. The governor is dragging out his words, as if he's not entirely sure of them himself, or is not telling you something. I've grown tired of these savages. Alright, by the way, the orchestra is actually annoying me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So, I'm going to take a page out of the Monty Python cheese sketch, and will you shut that bloody racket? Of course, stop the music. His celestial highness wishes silence. The half-mechanized orchestra creaks to a halt, staring straight ahead with unseeing eyes.
Oh, that is actually blessed relief.
Ah, blissful silence. Ah, my ears. Especially since I'm wearing headphones as well.
Yeah, I didn't realize like how grating that was until it stopped.
Okay, so I have concluded my search. Delightful. I will immediately summon the court for the final celebration of hypocrisy. And who knows, perhaps today one of the impostors will be lucky enough to earn your favor. Straining to add a note of gravity to his voice, the governor proclaims, Most radiant ladies and noble lords, I hereby declare the impostor hunt officially over. The crowd responds with uproarious cheers. The participants of our masquerade already stand before you. Did you guess correctly? Did you expose them all? Please don your oculars and have a good look. Roldo turns to you and whispers conspiratorially. Not one noble was permitted to hunt the impostors this time, my lord. Still, knowing the penchant for such games, I do suspect they tried to make their guesses anyway, quietly, among themselves. All the impostors have been found, but none other than our celestial guest, Maximilian von Valancius. An unsurpassable show, your highness. Bravo, bravo! Maeve, present our gift. You hear the fool's voice from somewhere among the crowd. A noble torso, branded at the behest of the RogueTrader himself. Oh, what bitter irony! My standing ovation to you! I branded a real noble as an impostor. Ooh. +1 psi rating and 15 persuasion. If Peril of the Wolf's triggered, Huh.
Oh,
It didn't wanna, like, how strange.
that is bizarre, all right.
Your Celestial Highness, as an honored guest of Tassara, would you like to say a few words of guidance to our beautiful world? No. Solomon, perhaps you have something to say. Where is the tithe? Abelard? So, give an actual speech about how we stand united. May you all toil for the indestructible fortress of the Imperium, and wish for no other life, for the God Emperor is the one true path through the darkness of the universe. Glory to the Emperor! May you be each other's pillar of support. We shall achieve all we strive for, and we shall prevail. But only together can we do so, for there is no greater force in existence than our unity.
There's Jim.
Says Jim. Should have named him Jim. When my ship carries me between the stars, cutting through the endless void, I ask myself what the new day will bring. And then I find myself standing up on my nose in filth among a gaggle of morons who think a cogitator is a wind-up gigo. You want to hear my wishes? Well, my wish is to be off this planet as soon as possible. The end.
Savage.
Oh my god.
Oh, criminy.
So either 5 or I'm half tempted to tell Abelard to do it.
I mean, that would be funny. Put Abelard on the spot.
Oh, you don't put Abelard on the spot. The spot comes to Abelard's space. What do we think? 3 or 5?
Let's go with 5.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. So may you be each other's pillars of support. We shall achieve all we strive for, and we shall prevail. But only together can we do so. For there is no greater force in existence than our unity. Hear, hear! All hail the celestial sovereign! Glory, glory! The master extols you, roused by your words. That was a grand speech. Thank you. Roldo sniffles loudly, dabbing his face with a handkerchief. And now, good lords and ladies, the time has come to make our fateful decisions. There is naught but one true reward, the highest favor that any branded impostor desires. Please, your celestial highness, tell us, is there any among these people one worthy of the rogue trader's favor? What is the highest favor, Roldo? Is it part of the rules of the game? That is correct, your celestial highness. Whoever you grant your favor will be showered with all manners of honors and go on to serve in the governor's palace. Point at one of the branded imposters at random. Since you people are prattling about destiny so much, let's fate choose.
Bloody hell.
The tailor, the priest, or Sir Timaeus?
The tailor's kind of had a raw deal.
But, you know, if he wants, not going to like it. Either will the, I don't know. Or could you say
I don't know
no?
Could just say no, actually. I don't know. What do you think?
Let's send Sir Timaeus. He tried to chuck his servant under the bus.
Okay.
Sir Timaeus, you are free to go. Thank you, your celestial highness. The man gives you a curt nod, then turns with confidence and heads towards the castle. Well, that was encouraging. You hear venomous laughter from among the crowd and recognize Bluff's voice. As your square drowns in the clamor and applause of Gawkers who were spectating the game, you look around for the court fool, but cannot spot him anywhere. Such is your celestial highness's brilliant decision. which for some maybe have been fateful indeed. And finally, the hour you have been all waiting for, the concluding part of our conclusion, the great feast. Feast, 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 feast. The crowd's patience has worn thin. Filling his lungs, the governor shouts out, Laceraxis, dinner is served! The cyber Laceraxis lumens glow blood red. Before the condemned can even scream, the beasts pounce on their prey with hungry snarls.
I've been branded. He trips me. Gotta stop. I'm the master. Maeve, help. Maeve, I'm sorry.
Rude. We did not even flinch.
No.
Rude. Rude.
Rude.
What the just happened?
So the branded got fed to these, you know, techno lions or whatever the fuck they are.
No, not that bit, but like.
And I think the fool somehow branded the leader, which is why he got attacked.
That's fair.
Which I think is what he. Oh, sorry.
Go on, go on.
I think that's what the fool was trying to do with us as well. Because remember, he wanted to shake our hand.
Yes. So here's what I'm going to do.
I'm not accustomed to being
Argenta,
ordered
dear.
around.
Oh, really? Oh well. I was hoping for a bit more.
Commands, I act.
Yeah.
Fine.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh, that triggers. Yeah, nice. Alright, everybody listen up.
Too easy. Already done.
Abelard,
Problem for me.
you're going to attack them and turn them into mush.
Nothing I can't do.
And so he is.
It will be done. An exemplary trap.
And since they're big beasties, let's switch to the Roxo.
Yes.
Target well struck.
Okay, good.
Very nice.
Now, also can help, I feel like this one's a bit too close to Cassia. Sort of.
Away we.
The spiritual prognosis is favorable. Vulnerability analysis successful.
Yeah.
My vow is to serve you. Messiah condemns you.
Nice.
Now, I would dearly appreciate it.
Knows all.
Comprehends all.
Insignificant value.
Pascal was just sat there, by the way. He
Yep.
just calmly started blasting.
Running binary override.
Okay. So, Maximilian can now get into some kind of cover.
All too easy. Watch and learn.
And attack that thing. Ah! Rude.
Damage to bulk.
Very rude. How dare you?
Request approved. Running binary.
You're about to face the full wrath of the Omnisire.
Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Let's see with the joint analysis while we're here. Solomon, can you please take this beastie off me? Nice.
It won't take long. Accepted. A problem for a proctor.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Keep biting, Glato. Oh, look at that.
Ah,
They're in a very
I
unfortunate
will
place.
bathe this
Really are.
battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deeds is blood.
The dog can handle it as well as Abelard can.
My place is at the fore.
Incidentally, it's Abelard's turn.
very nice.
It will be done.
Okay. Did it attack back?
It did, yeah.
Rude.
Your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hand. Indeed.
Gotta love this match.
Great.
Target well struck.
Did it die from attacking Abelard?
I think it did, yes.
No, not from Abelard counter-attacking it. It attacked Abelard, and I think it broke his jaw on Abelard's, everything, really.
Yeah.
What happened was no accident, and if my suspicions are correct, the arbitrator looks at his palm thoughtfully and holds it out to his cybermastiff. Glato, analyze. The dog's visor shimmers as it scans his skin with a mesh of rays. Finally, there's a metallic click and the descending hum of cooling servo motors. The Proctor's augmentics respond with a soft fuzz. A data brand. The court fool put it on me when he shook my hand. Then the Laceraxes attacked everyone who had been marked. However, the beasts were not all eager to tear you apart, RogueTrader. It seems you are wanted alive, but without my protection. Oh God, Emperor. Maeve presses her hands to her chest in the sign of the Aquila. Her lips whisper a prayer. Forgive and protect his soul. Forgive and protect. Roldo mentioned being branded before he died. And they scan him too, Solomon. At his master's command, Glato directs his scan rays at the dead man's severed hand, which has somehow avoided being reduced to shreds, along with the rest of the body. The Cybermastiff's augmentics emit a warning signal. Roldo was branded too. He couldn't have known, or else he would not have doomed himself like that. The only question is whether he was acting on his own accord, or at the behest of someone more important. Whose soul are you praying for, Maeve? My brother's, my lord. I had a feeling he was enacting himself lately. If I'd known he had fallen in with scoundrels, I would have found them and strangled them with my own hands. What reason could your brother have to want to get an arbitrator's blood on his hands? It's a mystery to me too, my celestial lord. I think about it and I can't even imagine why. But lately it's like he's not himself. He keeps muttering those awful rhymes about blood and fate. And it's like he's waiting for something, but I just can't understand what. Roldo called your name before he died. I have no idea what's going on. I'm so confused. Maeve stares at Roldo's mauled corpse with unblinking eyes. Is this just a horrible nightmare? Could it be I'm just dreaming? For a second there I thought... No, I'm sorry, it's impossible. You thought what? I thought it was my brother calling my name. But Lord Roldo... But Dane wasn't there. Meaning I just imagined it in my fright. Ah. You think back to Roldo's last moments. It is hard to tell for certain, but it really did seem as though his voice had changed. That it sounded younger and less strained. As if he had cast off a mask. Right.
Okay. So they've traded places or something, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
So who is it? So who is to be considered the governor now? If only I knew, my celestial lord. If only I knew. Maeve's glistening eyes are full of shock. How do I know I can actually trust you, Maeve? I swear by the Emperor himself, I'm unblemished before you in spirit and thought. That is what any cornered heretic would swear to try to save their life. But I really had nothing to do with any of it, my lord. All I was told to do was entertain a celestial guest and chaperone them to the castle for talks. And instead, there's just gore and death everywhere. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, we have that effect on people.
I need to take a look around. As you wish, my celestial lord. Dangerous neighborhood. That's a name.
I know, right? Let me just grab my glasses. Bear with me.
Yep. And Roldo had a synth feed. That's nice enough, I guess.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Pretty decent for Solomon, I think. So while you grab your glasses, I am going to organize some stuff, I guess.
Okay, I'm back.
So more damage to the Mastiff, and we must have some other stuff as well.
Well, we just picked up that dangerous neighborhood.
Yeah, so that's more fellowship but less intelligence. No damage from AoE, which is nice. So I can send it in melee.
Yep.
At the start of the overseer's turn, enemies adjacent must pass a resistant test or get a stack of perplexed. No, too faffy. 5 fellowship and intelligence. While any signal is active, it gets 3 deflection, can overpenetrate it, and counts as partial cover. Now that is interesting.
Oh.
That is very interesting, actually. I like that.
Yeah, it can act as mobile cover.
Whenever an ability is extrapolated, everyone gets... so the server skull gets a +5 bonus, but and if the dogmatic adherent, so that doesn't matter. I like the mobile cover idea, though. Everyone's still here.
I'll
Right.
lay claim to the stars.
Huh, statue's gone.
Oh, yeah, statues disappeared.
Not suspicious at all. I don't know what you're talking about. So that was trying to escape. It killed itself trying to leave the cage.
Yeah. Interesting. Oh.
Okay. I can still drink, which seems
New challenge for
like a bad idea.
Right.
Okay. Maeve? Take us to the castle. I hear and obey, my celestial lord. Please! Maeve breaks off as Solomon walks by, brushing past her with his shoulder before examining the elevator with a fault-finding eye. Not daring to speak again, the young woman makes a gesture of invitation and steps into the platform herself. No sooner have you stepped on the elevator than a short metallic clang comes from somewhere above you.
Oh my god, did you see how that was powered?
How?
There was people inside the gears on like hamster wheels.
Yes, I can see the... more of the stone. I hope you enjoyed my bloodthirsty menagerie. You instantly recognize the spiteful voice and cocky smile of the fool's mask. The arm that was mauled by the cyber mastiff at their first meeting hangs limply, He has not even bothered to bandage it. Still acting the buffoon. Some people never learn. Solomon gestures behind his back to the cybermastiff, sending him off to a circuit along the wall. A pulsing light draws your attention. Against the far wall, an old man stands behind an ominous-looking altar. The heavily augmented man stares in wonder at the flashes of blue light snaking through the veins of Thessarium on the floor and walls. The crystal in his eye sockets gleam and go dark in time with the flashes. At once you recognize him as the sculptor who offered to carve your visage out of Thessarium. The old man does not seem to notice you. All his attention is focused on the strange altar. Tadua the executioner stands behind the fool and gives him a crooked smile. Nearby, Lukra, the fortress commander, keeps a sullen vigil. His hand never leaves the handle of his weapon. Alright. Perhaps you could start by explaining what that was all about. Now, why so tense? I simply grew tired of you forever wandering about with your retinue. Never a chance for a quiet word face to face. Yet I see your fearsome guardian has managed to find his way here as well. The fool sneers as she nods towards the arbitrator. And do pardon the less than gentle reception. These rain-worn mechanisms never fail to disappoint, creaking one moment, failing the next. Bodyguards for a private conversation, isn't that a bit much? Times are troubled, as you know. I want everything to go according to plan. So the governor is dead. Was it your doing? Don't be ridiculous. I couldn't swallow a man whole even if I wanted to. Bluff throws up his arms in an exasperated fashion. The Lacerax fool. You unleashed it on the governor. Don't try to deny it. It seems humor is not part of the vocabulary of the Emperor's servants. No, it really isn't. But truth...
Not at all.
But truth should be. You see, that governor was a fraud. A fake. Not worth crying over. The true governor of Thessera stands before you, esteemed guests. Dean, come on, don't say things like that. It's not right, it's... Shut up, you idiot. You can't even do as you're told. The fool tosses a look of utter contempt at Maeve. Take off the mask. I want to see who I'm speaking to. Wrapping his hands around the mask, Bluffs begins to slowly pull it away from his face, squirming and sobbing theatrically. Suddenly the moans turn to gurgling laughter, and the fool removes his hands from the mask. A jest! You'll have time to examine this face very thoroughly. What was it that Maeve should have done, Bluff? Bring you here, to the altar of change, and not ask questions. So simple, but she couldn't even manage that. And I, according to your plan, was supposed to die. Solomon raises the palm of his hand that holds the invisible mark of the data brand. Exactly. I don't need you, but don't worry. I've planned for this as well. Tavrisk, are you ready? Bluff smiles, clearly enjoying his imaginary power. Or is it real? Solomon turns slightly away from the fool and makes a series of furtive hand signals, telling you to stall while the cybermastiff gets into position. Oh, that's Zinch. That is
yeah.
definitely Zinch.
Altar of Change, that fucking thing, yeah.
It's even. I'm trying to see the symbol it is in. It's just a bit too high.
Yeah.
The preparations are complete, my lord. Barely able to take his eyes off the dark altar, the sculptor hobbles towards the edge of the balcony. Lacerta is not your homeworld, is that right? I see you've already found me out, eh? That's right. I was born and raised on Idex, the greatest world in all the Imperium. I'll never forget that mix of plastil and ferrocrete, the glitter of proud spires, and the eternal humiliation of my appointment. Why were you sent to Thessera? To serve the Imperium faithfully and honestly, why else? Our all-knowing administratum benefits if the feudal throne is occupied by someone with intelligence level higher than a Groxus. A golden show for all my diligent service on Idex. I packed my bags and came here to govern this backwater. What a joke. So, if you're the real governor, why bother masquerading as a fool? It is simple. Who would ever take a poor, pitiful jester seriously? Who would even spare him a glance? Beneath this fool's cap, my hands are free, and I could devote myself entirely to preparing for our grand finale, and to conceal the tracks of my little mischief. I found a replacement. Rualdo wanted to play at power, and I graciously let him. Shame he didn't rule for long. Bluff's jeering laughter carries no hint of pity. And all of it for that one day, this exact moment. The elation in his voice sounds almost maniacal. The arbitrator gives you a subtle nod. The cyber mastiff is close for a decisive lunge. Bloody hell, that's a lot.
It really is, isn't it? Jesus.
So, your scribe, Gregorius Fault, left some intriguing notes behind. In them, he appears to be describing the switching of bodies. Is that part of your plan? You're perceptive, aren't you? My previous experiments were failures, but have met some of them, actually, including Fault himself. But you have met some... You have met some of them, actually, including Fault himself. Remember the crazy mutant by the Phasmophorians? His brains turned out to be a bit of a complication. Mocking laughter erupts from behind the mask, making the fool's body shake all over. But do not fret. This time it will work. What is the altar of change? The fool gestures towards the object in front of the sculptor. A great artifact, which Tavris carved from this planet's unique gift. Certium. Take a look at it while you still can. And I suppose the irregularities in the tithe were a part of your plan too? Oh yes, one small part of the grand design. To be precise, this is the first bait you had to take, which you did with commendable zeal. The concept was simple. Disrupt the shipment and provoke a response. An ingenious trap that the arbiters walked into. But fate granted me a special boon. You were caught in my net along with them, Maximilian. You didn't trap anyone. You shot yourself in the foot. Only an idiot could think they would match a RogueTrader and a proctor together. Well, Governor, Paul, or perhaps you're just a madman, Bluff. Do I have to be any one thing? Bluff chuckles darkly. Bluff ignores the arbitrator, his gaze fixed on Maeve. More specifically, on the necklace on her chest. Knew it!
Yeah.
A lovely piece, isn't it? You see Solomon's hand signal out of the corner of your eye. Glator leaps but does not reach the fool. The psyche moves at the same time. A flash of light, and everything goes dark. Why the fuck are we there?
Right.
We both have guns.
Oh, shit.
You're surrounded by the smell of old rust. The darkness reluctantly retreats. The pain comes first, throbbing in your head. Then a metallic taste in your mouth. And finally, the feel of the hard floor, chafing your stinging cheek. He left us a gun, we could just, shoot him. Look around. You see Bluff through the bars of the cage. The mocking smile of his sinister mask seems to grow even broader. Or is it a trick of the light? Maeve, as white as a sheet, with a dark abrasion on her face, weeps quietly as she stands shock still beside the fool. There are markings on the floor at your feet, a crooked circle bordered by unholy symbols. Bluff is standing in the center of an identical circle. You hear a quiet, measured scraping sound and an old man's muttering coming from the depths of the hall. A few words you manage to catch sound nothing like Gothic. RogueTrader, can you hear me? You turn to the voice. Solomon is trapped in one of the side cells. Apart from a bleeding bruise on his forehead, he appears unharmed. Solomon, are you alright? I'm fine. He looks away for a moment, then back at you. Under Bluff's unwavering gaze, he cannot communicate any more clearly. You look over to see where Solomon indicated. Glator lies motionless in the middle of a room. Judging by the flickering lumens on his implants, the dog is still alive. Maeve's necklace is no more than just a pretty bauble, I take it? Much more. You see, with the right knowledge, the right tools, and some complex rituals, people can transform a simple, dirty blue pebble from the depths of Thasser into something truly special. However, it is a bit late for you to do anything with that information. How dare you attack me? I am a RogueTrader. Enough chit-chat. Tavrisk, begin. Wheezing raspily, the old man with the Thessertium eyes spews a torrent of unholy words from his toothless mouth. In response, the markings beneath your cage seem to inhale and begin to glow with light. Maeve's gaze leaps from you to Bluff in alarm. Tear-reddened eyes widen as she realizes what is happening. Dean, stop! A slight form crashes into the fool, pushing him out of the center of the circle. She doesn't quite get it, does she?
No, she really doesn't.
The world explodes into shards, suffused with a blinding light that burns out your eye sockets, incinerates the air in your lungs, and makes your heart judder in your chest. And finally, darkness descends, impenetrable and absolute, encompassing everything. It cradles you, dissolving everything that was once you, everything that once was. You are bobbing like a boat tossed upon the waves. Colors and sound melt into a cacophony, stirring up a nausea in this exhausted body. You blink, and the patches of color fall into place. Or do they? Across from you, in a cage, you see a frightened, disoriented face, an expression you have never seen in a mirror. At your feet lies a gaudy mask that has fallen off the fool's face. Covering his wrinkled visage with both hands, the ugly and enraged governor of Thassara rises hastily on his trembling legs. He looks fine.
Right.
Staring daggers at you, the older shrieks, "Seize her! Seize Maeve!" The guard takes a heavy step in your direction. The look in his face promises nothing pleasant. "Solomon, now!" A sweet melodious voice rings out, not yours. "Glato, attack!" Your head swims, and through the haze you recognize the figure of a guard, coming closer and closer with no sign of stopping. Your gaze sweeps over the room, searching for a way out, for a solution, until at the periphery of your vision, you notice a streak of scarlet. It's the Cybermastiff's visor lighting up, giving you a chance to run.
So we're now in Maeve's body.
Yes.
Awesome. Oh.
Your mind is a loose shard, cast out of nothing, screaming into the voices of 1,000 lives. Are they your lives, or do they belong to another? The blood cracks branch out, biting into every scrap of disjointed thought, ravaging, hungering to shatter what little remains of your own self remains. Threatening to shatter what little of your own self remains. A cry gurgles in the depths, a plea to make the torment stop and let you dissolve into her consciousness. But something has sunk its claws on you, keeping you in place, fusing you back together piece by piece. Methodically and tortuously, it continues to skewer the shreds of your identity onto the thread of existence in an attempt to outpace the all-consuming void. Your memories of the last several minutes are incoherent and painful. The flash of sorcery, the leap into the unknown, Solomon shouting something. He gave Glato an order, but what order was it? Any attempt you make to process what happened only pulls you deeper into unconsciousness. You are wrenched suddenly out of oblivion by a blunt, merciless bite. You try to breathe and hear your own ragged wheeze. Sight gradually returns to you, and an angry horse's head emerges from the mist. You are back. You are alive. Sod off. This strange flesh obeys you reluctantly, as if perceiving your commands with a slight delay. It takes all your grit to raise a dainty hand and place it on the horse's muzzle. The animal snorts and tosses the hand away with ease. Focus your gaze. Slowly, your eyes begin to put together in sordid image. Everything around you is brown and disgusting. Hay, wood, blood, dirt, horse. The trapdoor you jump down has led you to a stable. A stable is a place for peasants, not sovereigns. But somehow your body remembers the scent of poverty. Your consciousness expands heavily like sick lungs. You remember a large basket, bundles of food clutched in your hands, and the graceful smiles of the hungry. Your hand finds something on your chest, something so cold it burns your fingers. For a moment you think that it's the real you, the shard of your will lost in the flow, but it turns out to be nothing more than a Thassurtium necklace. As you look at it, the crystal stares back at you with its still blue eye. The false wrinkled face suddenly emerges from the reflection, and his gloating voice seems to hang at the edge of your awareness. This body remembers pain and electrified air. Something bad. Let's try shouting. Your shout is as thin as a death cry and unbearably shrill. Still, it's just strong enough to make the creature stop trying to bite you and back off. Which is nice.
Yeah.
Memories that are not your own turn into your mind, replacing your thoughts. It occurs to you that someone else used to scare all the monsters away. The big brother, so funny and always smiling. With some effort, you manage to force his gentle face out of your head. Attempt to roll to the side. You attempt at twisting your body around, only ends in a racking pain shooting through your back. The most you can achieve is a lurch upwards accompanied by a piercing crunch somewhere in the spine. Ouch. Try to rise. You sway as if from sickness, all your limbs impossibly fragile. Scrawny legs, frail arms, these do not belong to you. This is a costume and it's not yours. It does not fit your status, it is the wrong size. It still carries greasy traces of its former owner aside. You are overcome with the urge to tear off your flesh and throw it away like a worn glove. But you gather your will and repress the desire to peel all the skin off. The mad impulses recede. The memories that linger in this body may yet prove useful. To complete the picture, you have no choice but to look into a nearby water trough at your reflection. You see familiar features. Some unnatural face has dragged you out of your body and into that of Maeve, Rolda's lady-in-waiting. And now that you have spent some time in this stable, you feel a little more accustomed to your new limbs. But where is your own mortal shell?
Oh god, look at all the things we've got.
Right? That ain't good. We are
Nope.
perplexed, disturbed, and staggered.
We are buggered.
The creature that dragged you out of the unconsciousness turns out to be a muddy brown horse. From the darkness, the beast follows you with its large black eyes. It looks hungry and frightened. The horse must have smashed through the stall to reach you. You immediately note the empty trough and the fetid pile of vegetable tops under the feet. For the moment, the approach of the rotting waste is blocked by an iron fence. The horse whinnies restlessly as it casts his eyes towards the barrier. Well, there's a good horse. You weren't trying to eat me, were you? The horse watches cautiously. You see thick strings of saliva dripping from its lips. Start to examine the horse. It snorts and shows you its large teeth. It is unclear what this creature usually feeds on, but right now it would happily munch on your fingers. Oh, let's try to coerce it to get back. The stilly note of your voice frightens the animal. The horse lets out a snarl and rushes off. Snorting frantically, the horse hurtles towards the stable door and smashes straight through it. The sight of the stable hand standing in the doorway portends nothing good for you. The man's face is savage, and glinting in his eyes is a meat cleaver. You let the horse loose, you little wench. I'll skin you alive. Wow,
Oh wow, we are piss
the
weak.
stats suck.
Yep.
You try to make a run for it, but trip over your own legs. The stable hand catches you by the hair. Bright circles fill your vision. You see your reflection in the blade of the cleaver. There is no way out. At least this foray in the life of the Thassurtian peasantry has been a short one.
Well, at the very least, I die quickly.
An abrupt metallic clank rattles the stable. Something very heavy is coming your way at terrifying speed. Good dog.
That's one of the options.
The cleaver, raised for a strike, falls from the man's hand as he screams. Assailed by a whirlwind of fangs, fur, and metal, having emerged from the gloom, the cyber mastiff does not give the stable hand even a single chance. After ripping out a part of his spine, the beast spits out the corpse and looks up at you. Good boy, Glato. You noticed a dent in one of the mastiff's implants. He has taken a beating. It is hard to say whether he received this injury at the time of your capture or during his escape from the castle. Glato stares at you for a while, then barks and turns to scan the area. He is clearly waiting for orders. The Cybermastiff listens only to an Arbitr's master. The fact that Glato is here means that Solomon has ordered him to follow you through the trapdoor. The Arbitrator must have adjusted Glato's priorities to have him guard you. Well, you know, that's something.
Yep.
Right, we have 6 kinds of bugger now. We have psychosomatic trauma. Cannot use psychic powers in case you're a psycho. Oh, cruel. And not your body.
Savage.
The local inhabitants coming down the slope look hostile in the extreme. The vilest of them is missing an eye, but he makes sure to keep his remaining one fixed on you. Hey, puppet, where'd you get that dress? You know, my bride-to-be would love to wear a dress like that on her wedding day. Would you lend it to her? The one-eyed bandit glances at your dirty yet expensive clothes. Something tells you that these people would gladly peel the dress of you, along with your skin. How do you that one eye, fellow? Should I give Murgoth your regards? She's waiting for me up ahead. Glato, execute. Of course I'll lend it to you. Right after I play you where you stand, scum. Oh, come really?
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Come on.
Balls.
Got 4% failure and we failed. God damn it. Several bandits at once break into howling laughter. Oh sure, that gave me a fright, it did, says the leader through the tears, casually pulling a knife from his sleeve. Glato, standing by your leg, lets out a rumbling growl and the laughter stops. The bandits sneer while eyeing the Cybermastiff. Suddenly, a familiar voice calls from above. You leave that sweet girl alone, you half-baked bridegroom. I won't accept a present like that. And if you hurt her, I won't let you on my doorstep either. The young woman from the imposter hunt is smiling at you from the balcony at a nearby hut. It is hard to say if she has recognized you as the RogueTrader, but she clearly remembers Maeve. Oh, that's nice. The bandit leader glares at the woman, then spits. Ah, fussy hag. Thinks she can push me around. You in the dress. Get lost if you know what's good for you. The bandits let you pass, having seemingly lost all interest in you.
Awesome.
It's a good reactivity.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually can climb.
Yeah.
Also, that mutant doesn't have eyes.
Gross.
Up, you pirate face, you stupid girl. What if that fell on someone's head? We spent the whole night hooking that thing up. Now we've got to do it all over again. Get out of here before you break anything else. I thought it was going to be like a loot cache, that's why I went to it.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
see, that's what happens when we don't bring Abelard around. The wheel is similar to the ones used to run the enormous elevator in the central square. This one has rusted with age. Stay safe, dearest, and say a great big thanks to his graciousness for me. I'll never forget his heart. His good heart. Alright.
Yeah. Let's keep trying to head up.
All we can do, really.
Yep.
What's the penalty for stealing a RogueTrader's body?
I imagine it is very high. You know, but it probably, you know, takes into consideration the rogue trader.
Oh, Maeve's coming. Maybe she's pinched a few lordly leftovers for us again. Dear me, look at her, covered in dirt from head to foot. Did something happen? She doesn't belong in this bug-ridden place, poor soul. Half sunk in malodorous mud, the house, if one can call it that, are packaged together like buboes in a plague-stricken body. Effluvia. So she has been helping people.
Yeah, she's a nice sort, it seems.
The elevator. Alright. Useless swine. They can't even deliver a carter of belongings without breaking something. It's nice to know that even in feudal worlds, things are shit. No, it's a sort of things are fair. Who's that knocking? Maeve, is that you? Hold on, I'll get it. Yes, it is me, Maeve, totally, the person.
It's like your voice coming out of her throat, though.
Balding commoner. Several commoners are talking in a loud whisper. Taking no notice of you, a balding man with a bowl cut is gesturing energetically, his back turned towards you. Never thought a thing like this would happen in my time. A new celestial lord has paid us a visit. They say he's descended from the sky on a great bird of iron, and stepped out of its belly clad in golden armor. Any who saw him were blinded by the splendor. That's his anointed for you. Rubbish. I've heard that tale before, and only an idiot would believe it. He's a nobleman like any other, just a more important one. Treats everyone like dirt and pushes people around worse than any of our own nobles do. That's the way it is, isn't it? It's the God Emperor's will that the place be on top and ours in the dust. It's how the world works. Next thing you know, that celestial lord will make the whole place his own. And the pot-bellied man runs a finger under his nose, leaving a clean patch on his grimy face. Oh, I wish it was like you said. But something tells me bad things are coming now he's here. I heard the new Celestial Lord. Oh, wait, look, that's Maeve over there. She served the Celestial Lord herself. She can tell us all about it. Hey, Maeve. A small crowd rushes towards you. Move along, nothing to tell. You want me to tell about the Celestial Lord? Well, I do know a thing or two. The people's eyes light up with a curiosity at your words. They hurriedly gather around you, ready to hear something extraordinary. I hear that when Bluff, the courtful, handed him the key to Thasera, the Celestial Lord didn't so much as touch the gift. He ordered a servant to take it. He shuns the rabble, same as any nobleman would. That was what happened, wasn't it, Maeve?
Yeah, interesting.
The corpulent servant puts his hand in his hips and looks down at you with condensation.
Condensation?
Yes?
Isn't that the stuff, isn't that water on windows?
Yes, but it's also like, you know, to be condescending.
Oh, right, okay.
So, God, that's not even our persuasion. Ah,
No.
who would be perfect for this task? Well, it may have been. However, that's when his servants pulled out a built bag of thrones and showered the poor with them. Nah, it's too bold-faced of a lie. Well, almost. The governor's gift wasn't to his liking, and Roldo was punished severely for it. Now, every time the Celestial Lord looks at him, he quivers, and his teeth clatter so badly you could use his jaw as a hammer. Finally, someone our rich folks are afraid of. I'ma try.
Sure.
The people
Hey.
exchange whispers, nodding vigorously at each other. Every now and again, you catch a rapt glance in your direction. Told you, he's not just any Celestial Lord, but one of the God Emperor's anointed, a benefactor. The servant elbows the other, bidding him to be silent. Be quiet, will you? Let Maeve speak. The servant lowers his voice. Have you heard about the mutant disaster? Everyone went to blame the commander or the executioner, but the Celestial Lord interfered and was merciful. It was like I'm telling you. It was like I'm telling it, wasn't it, Maeve? That is actually true. You just had to twist the story every which way. If you only look into the Celestial Lord's eyes even once, you'd realize how full of light he is. Whenever he orders something done, you can feel it in your heart that it's the God Emperor talking through him. That's the truth. And who are we to fathom his truth? You know so little. The Celestial Lord never forgave the man for his misstep, yet his family brought before him and tortured them at length. And he laughed through the entire ordeal with a voice so sinister, even the rats in the corners died of sheer horror.
God.
No.
Yeah, it's just like you said.
Like you said, he was very merciful indeed. The trio fall silent for a while, each lost in their own thoughts. Maeve, you go closer to him than anyone else here. How did he treat you? Yeah, Maeve, tell us. What it's like to be around one of the God Emperor's anointed. If it'd been me there, I know I couldn't have said a word in his presence. You never know what to expect from someone of such rank. For all you know, you say the wrong thing and he has your tongue ripped out, roasted and served to you on a plate. What does that look for? It happened before, I wouldn't lie. Well, it's actually a thing that absolutely happens in the Elric saga, which, of course, Warhammer takes heavy inspiration from.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. He was amicable and kind. He's like the God Emperor. Whenever he sets foot, people are dumbstruck. He has shown me so completely he never even spared me a glance. Not true. The Celestial Lord allowed me to sing for him till sundown. Anyone who didn't fall silent when we approached and distracted him from enjoying the music was immediately executed. Why would we say that about ourselves?
Oh, I suppose if we're trying to make them fearful of us or something.
I suppose. The Celestial Lord was amicable and kind to me. The commoners mumbled something, their disbelief clear on their faces. Just a quick glance, just to walk on the same ground he stepped on. If only we had rules like that. We could all breathe more freely. Why can't they make Mercy the new costume instead of wearing those so-known faces? To be fair, the first thing I did was say to stop this vile habit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, have you heard about Lord Grimley's new wife? The pot-bellied servant has the other two's attention now. They lean closer, losing interest in the previous topic, and you can no longer hear a word they're saying. It would appear the trio has forgotten about you. If only we had our own social skills.
Yeah, although they would still be somewhat limited because of the bloody bad luck from the statue.
Right. So we can't... Oh, yeah. We are pretty well funneled.
Yeah.
Hey, were you guys just literally waiting here? Little bug. Our character model's right here.
Yeah, I just saw that floating in midair.
The vox in your companion's hand is speaking in your own voice. There is no need for concern. The proctor and I are in the middle of examining the documents, together with the governor. I will be back as soon as we are done here. There is a loud click, indicating that the other side has cut the connection. Abelard furrows his brow. What he just heard does not sit well with the old officer. Oh, I feel uneasy, even though the Lord Captain did report that everything is fine. Something about his voice wasn't quite right. Then again, the proctor is there too. God Emperor, grant me the patience to endure this idle wait. Argenta makes a sign of the Aquila and slips into what looks like a quiet prayer. Activating standby mode. The sky emits a quiet hum as he begins his binaric prayer. As soon as you approach, everyone's attention shifts to you. For now, the reaction feels closer to pent-up irritation than outright hostility. Rejoice, once and for all, for RogueTrader von Valancius has returned to you. It's something we absolutely would say.
It is something we would absolutely say.
Your pompous declaration silences the group momentarily, and they all stare at you in utter bewilderment. Someone lets out an awkward chuckle. my dear, were you not the one we assigned to watch over the rogue trader? Cassia frowns, covering her mouth with her hand. These collars, it's as if they have been copied for those I usually see around the Lord Captain. Abelard, present me to my retinue. You think he would do it out of habit and go, oh shit, it is him.
Yeah, like,
I am so tempted to try that.
So am I. That genuinely, I think we should.
Abelard, present me to my retinue. Abelard startles. That tone. Yes! Yes! The seneschal looks at you over from head to toe in amazement, and you can see that he's still unsure, but like, no, I know this tone. Like, he proper like had a, no, this is... Look, I have fallen victim to profane sorcery. I need my body back. Your retinue hesitates. Some exchange puzzled glances while others frown and look at you intently, as if hoping to see obvious signs of sorcery. I am Maximilian von Valancius, heir to Theodora von Valancius, who perished in the course of Conrad Voitvir's treachery. What else must I dredge up from my past to make you believe me? You could have memorized a few facts from the Lord Captain's biography. Shit, I did publish that, didn't I?
You did, actually. You genuinely did. Holy shit.
We to play guessing games now? Look, I have Solomon Cybermastiff with me. Would he order his dog to guard some Thessarian chit? This statement is potentially true. Cybermastiff protocols are difficult to breach and override, much less... Pascal casts a gloomy look at his surroundings. In a primitive culture such as this. If anything could cause Solomon to be parted from his faithful dog, it could be a threat to the Lord Captain. Look, we just need to get upstairs. Just trust me on this. You will find the RogueTrader at the top. Tell the shuttle pilot to take us there. He won't listen to me. The suggestion to stop puzzling over your identity and start acting seems to have had an effect. At least no one is arguing with you anymore. I love that Abelard genuinely, like, stalled for a moment. Like,
hang on a second.
When the dust clears, you see the familiar hall. From the shadows, the jester's eyes spark with malice as they meet yours. Behind him stands a cage, in which you, or rather your body, is sitting. Your faces are washed with tears, your lip is split, and a vox lies next to you. In another cage to the side stands Solomon, glaring through the bars as the true governor of Thassara. Upon seeing you and Glato, the proctor straightens. It seems he was just waiting for your return. Without taking his intent gaze off you, he gives a slow nod. He is ready to fight. But how did you... The elevator! Damn it, why did you have to make all this commotion? Why couldn't you just sit in a cage out of the way and wait for the ritual to be completed? Tavrisk, move! The psychic's cracked skin seems ready to crumble to dust, but his Osirtium eyes burn with an otherworldly fire. The ritual is nearly complete, my lord. The altar of change is ready to irrevocably switch the threads of fate. How to say this? You know, in Vermintide, when we do the Chaos Wastes, and we get that really fucking annoying thing where Zeech chucks lightning at you.
Yeah, where it constantly like rains down bolts of lightning in an area. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what I have in my head going on at the moment. It's really annoying me.
Yeah.
So, hey, Psyker, return me to my body at once, and I will grant you an easy death. Without removing his hands from the stone in front of him, the heavily augmented old man turns around to look at you, an expression of utter amazement across his face. But why? Why would I negotiate with a corpse to be? You are the past, and the governor and I are bound for the future. Ah. Cassia flinches and shields her eyes with her hand. The deathly light of the Thessarium, it's all around him, permeating his soul, melding into his color, his essence. You have stolen something from me, Roldo, and I have come to reclaim it. The fool mockingly sticks out his chin. And how, may I ask, do you intend to do that? Only Tavrisk and myself know how the ritual works. Certainly he is the only one who can perform it. And it just so happens that we don't feel much inclined to cooperate. And the Emperor knows I was trying to give you a chance. Oh, very generous. Allow me to repay in kind. If you leave now, you may live out the rest of your days on my planet as that dunce of a woman. No, wait. I've changed the metal of the cage amidst a piteous creak as Solomon slams his entire weight against the bars.
Hey.
Definitely Zich.
Yeah.
Good man.
Go, Solomon, go. Fucking hell, dog just ripped that off the fucking hinges.
You struggle to open your eyes. After the world has once again taken shape, you realize that you are staring at your own palms, from your own eye sockets. You move a hand, and each muscle responds gratefully, filling with warmth. The others watch you with a mixture of hope and dismay. Maeve, the real Maeve, looks at you through watering eyes. Self again. It was so... She lacks the strength of anything more, and her body collapses to the ground. Combat algorithms. Okay. Well done, Solomon. How did you know that would work? I didn't. But these heretics were obsessed with this lump of stone. I figured their sorcery would be ruined without it.
Good man.
Yes. Governor Waldo, for the crimes of stealing my body from me, practicing heresy, and all-round monstrousness, you are hereby sentenced to death. Attack! I feel that's the only fair answer.
Absolutely, let's do him in.
How dare you order anyone around in my own palace? Tarvisk, do it! Your palace, my planet! My lord's destiny is already set in stone. As long as... something or other.
And you'll die quickly.
There we go. Bloody hell. As long as I live, you cannot destroy them. Bloodred sickle of the moon, will you grant me one last boon? Shadow whispered fair and true, death is coming, after you. Spawn of the highest favor. They were turned into Chaos Spawn.
Yep.
Okay. So, we are surrounded.
Yep.
Solomon is right here. We are not in a good position, honestly.
No, not good by any means.
However, so Argenta's job will be to try to get all the people off our backs.
Yes.
I think, with some help from Pascal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I'm just going to use this opportunity to nip to the loo while you fight this battle. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, Solomon's actually fairly flexible where he is. So, let's begin. And we'll do that by first collecting everyone that we can. Over yonder. Okay, good. Which we're then going to proceed. No, because Argenta
If only that were possible.
No, Agena won't be able to do a proper boom. So let's see whether Pascal can do it instead.
Ability analysis. Successful.
Okay.
True prognosis is favorable.
Was trying to hunt down the prey.
My vow.
Pascal can actually do a fair bit. And let's mark Roldo. What if it is against an enemy in a 10-tile radius as trailed and finish his turn? Sure.
Sire knows all. Comprehends all.
And with that, we're going to move Cassia here and try for a mental stun, I think.
Isn't this a job for the Sir?
Oh shit, I clipped Maximilian. That's not fantastic. And I should have started with that, really.
That is foolishness.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Abela has been hit with a couple of psychic attacks. And honestly,
Doubt is for the weak.
that's kind of perfect.
I'll do it.
We're going to start with a devastating attack. And yeah, I think that will do nicely. Oh, wait.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Now it will do nicely. I miss all our dudes.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
How's it going?
Yeah, I've started.
Jolly good.
Cleared a bunch of them with Argenta.
Very nice. Everything's on fire.
Yep. Well, not on fire.
Ah.
Why would it be on fire?
No, it's just, it looks like everybody's on fire.
No, some of the people were hit by, what's her face? Cassia
Oh, yes.
and her gaze.
I will do
Yeah,
my
the lidless stare.
Okay. As for Abelard, as it is his go,
It will be done. At your beck and call. One fewer target.
he's going to kill that spawn. And then that sentinel. Well, if not kill, really heavily damaged.
At your beck and
Severely
call.
wounded.
It will be done. An exemplary strike.
Look at him go.
Indeed.
He's brilliant.
Quick, quick!
Nothing.
Ooh.
Another foe painted
way.
black.
This way!
Oh, the execution is there.
Huh.
You trying to kick my dog?
Wasn't
He just tried to kick the fucking dog.
Okay.
forge ahead.
That's fine.
Nice dodge, yeah.
Already done.
Okay.
Not a problem. For
Now, you're about to find out why I barely need to fight.
nothing I can't do.
Okay. So, where do I begin? Abelard,
I will do my duty.
can you turn that sentinel into scrap metal?
It will be done. Reduce to dust.
Thank you very much.
Ew.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and
Oh, and of course, because of, you know, all our
As
little
the Emperor
boons,
commands, I act. This is unacceptable.
these nobles over there have made a terrible mistake.
Strike is a prayer.
Oh, even the knight down there, nice.
Yep. I altered it a bit, so I missed that one. But, you know, in exchange...
Yeah, very nice.
And in fact... Ah! Almost. Right. Let us... boost our Gente a little bit.
Okie
I think she's been clipped.
As duty demands.
I can't stand it.
miscreant!
You dare shoot at me! You dare! You dare!
Request approved.
How very dare you?
Running binary functions successfully terminated. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binary. Messiah condemns you.
Oh, bit of a plasma explosion. I will live.
The Messiah knows all,
Comprehends all.
Another foe painted black.
Nice. Okay.
Very
So
nice.
Solomon.
One of us would be enough.
Is
Very
gonna
nice.
get Glider to kill the executioner.
Let's test our skills, Gleito.
He did something.
He did.
The order's clear.
Sadly
Did he
for
put a
him,
deep-
I do not know, and I do not care.
Understood. Clarify your order. It won't take long.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Executed.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Yeah. That works.
Emperor, protect me.
Ooh.
Mistake.
That actually hurt.
Yeah, Jesus.
Can you all move over there, please? Yes, thank you. Much better. Because, you know, I would like to mark you all with this. Because I feel the sister has just got a knock on.
I'll do it.
So, if you will. Ah! A silver skull.
Ooh. Yeah, you were clipping your servo skull.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, damn.
Alright. So, what happens after you go down? Nothing?
Nothing.
I was expecting more.
So was I, yeah. That's...
I'm afraid not.
Very strange.
All right.
Do not dare ask.
Explorators know one route.
Forward.
Request approved.
I can't stand it.
Okay. This guy's annoying me.
Faith without
Yeah.
deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands,
And we shall
I act.
revel in slaughter. And yeah, I think this will do. Hip, 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 hip.
Ah.
Right, okay. So, this is a heavy bolter in point blank range.
Doubt is for the weak. Emperor's judgment.
And that is an ex-psyker.
Blown to fucking
Try
smithereens.
to die with grace, at least.
I'd be like, oh, I wanted to kill them. Oh well.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
He's simply going to murder that guy.
I took care of this one.
As duty demands.
So, first of all,
Suits my purposes.
Yorick, it is not your time. I do not allow you to die.
Already done.
And here we go.
Suits my purposes.
Pascal, if you could turn these guys into
Yeah.
slag.
Oh.
In the ensuing silence, a gurgling snicker becomes clearly audible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see our guest is still alive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start the gutting, start the fun. The ugly shambles that is Roldo's face dissolves into a semblance of a smile. Cease your insane mutterings. You may open your mouth when you are asked a question, and your answer had better be honest and to the point. Or I swear by the Lex I will make you speak, or rather whatever remains of you after I finish preparing you for the interrogation. Assertion. What are its properties? This wretched little world held nothing worthy of attention, save for Thassertium. When I started having dreams about it, and about changing bodies, I thought I was going insane. And I shared this with my sculptor, the now late Tavrisk. He helped me to understand the essence of the mineral. Experiments and studies followed, mostly carried out by Tarvisk. I don't have his gift, but oh, the things I could do if I were a sorcerer. In the end, he realized Thassertium was a potent psi focus. After 1,000 cursed attempts and a combination of powers, energies, and sacrificial victims, he managed to create his finest sculpture from it, the Altar of Change. A magnificent artifact, a door to eternity. No more limitations imposed by mortal bodies, no ailments, no injuries. If your flesh is worn, just swap it out for new flesh. Don't like your lot in life? Choose from 1,000 others. No longer just a dream, but its most perfect realization. Immortality in stone. Isn't that what the Orokin do in Warframe?
Pretty much, yeah.
He was trying to invent continuity.
Yes.
Are there any other victims of your ritual? That survived? No. And I didn't count the dead. The ritual is a complex one to perform. So I took Tavrisk and me on a long... I struggled to read his dialogue. So it took Tavrisk and me a long time to calibrate it. And you were the one who worked on. And you were the one it worked on. To think of all the possibilities that opened up. Using the Altar of Change, I could have worked my way up to a Lord of Terror. What are you talking about? The very suggestion. The Proctor's voice resounds with fury. His steely fingers dig into Clayton's collar. You sick degenerate. As my father used to say, If you've come a long way, keep going. I'm a dead man as it is, so I might as well dream a little. Be silent, heretic, or you will find yourself washing away your blasphemies with tears of blood until the pain makes you beg for the God Emperor's... Until the pain of... Wow, I am out of it. Hang on.
Yeah, holy crap. Take a moment, get a drink,
Yes.
wet your whistle, and we'll come back to it.
Or you will find yourself washing away your blasphemies with tears of blood until the pain makes you beg the Emperor for death. Bloody hell. I don't know what's happened.
Just a bit tongue-tied.
What was the point of the whole masquerade with a fake governor? A governor attracts too much attention, and I wanted my hands to stay untied. So I offered my court fool a fair bargain. He would become me, ruling the planet, living the good life, getting whatever he wanted, while I would be out there, flying towards the stars. We traded faces, clothes and lives, and because I had gotten the local nobles into the habit of sewing other people's mugs on their heads, the switch went unnoticed. But the switch was only the first part of the deal. Naturally, I did mention the second part, the removal of witnesses. If someone is going to turn against you the moment there's a knife at his beloved sister's throat, you can't afford to keep him alive. Roldo casts a hateful glance in Maeve's direction. I want to talk about your plan. What was the goal here, Roldo? The plan was simple and elegant. Thasera starts underpaying its tithe. The arbiters swallow the bait and send the messengers here. That's when I spring my trap. I switch into the body of the arbitrator or proctor who lands here. Pack up the altar, board the arbiter ship, and wave goodbye to these balls of dirt swinging in the void. The RogueTrader would have been even better, but greed has a way of spoiling a good game of regicide. Of course, this game involved one key piece, the embodiment of freedom of choice. My magnificent altar. So much accumulated potential from years of experimentation. It is damaged, but it still beckons, waiting to be used. He looks at you with a caustic smile. I advise you to keep it safe. Who knows how many thousands of lives it will claim if something happens to it, unleashing all that power. Alright, I have learned all I needed to know. You may execute the heretic, Solomon. Since you're done, Solomon points his weapon. Roldo, you have committed unthinkable heresy, and I refuse to acknowledge you as a human being or read your verdict as befitting a criminal. You are a stain on Thasera's history, and it is time to wipe you from it. Although he executes the governor quickly, you see the fleeting expression of absolute disgust, perhaps even hatred, pass over the proctor's face. Maeve opens her eyes and immediately jumps to her feet at the sight of the bloodied corpse. She clenches her hands on her chest and her eyes well up. He was not your brother, Maeve.
Yeah.
The young
let's be
woman
kind.
nods meekly and a single tear runs down her cheek. Her voice is hollow when she speaks. You're right. He was the one who doomed him. So, found anything, Solomon? Yes. The data slate with the shipment chronicle that they spent so much time vainly searching for. According to the records, the tithe period is 1 Terran decade, and the quota prescribed is 1,000 cargo units. The governor withheld 100 units from each of the 5 most recent shipments. That means his world has no actual difficulty regularly supplying its tribute. We can consider the matter settled. Deciding what to do with the Thassertium is far more important. It is a resource we can't afford to ignore. Solomon looks at you straight in the eye. I propose destroying all Thassertium already mined, as well as its deposits. The probability that the mineral itself is a source of corruption is too high. It would take years of research by the Adeptus Astra Telepathica to prove it is safe for the souls of the Sanctioned. Years that Coronus does not have, even if the local adepts had funds to spare. Allowing an abomination like this to exist is against the Lex. As for asserting the degree of Thasera's corruption and deciding its fate, The law prescribes leaving this to the judgment of the world's owners, that is, the administratum. Dare I remind you, Lord Captain, that no one besides you has any knowledge of this mineral's properties? If it is left here, no one will find out. What a crafty way to paint me as a mindless henchman. Let me also remind you that I report directly to the Marshal, and my reports are thorough. Well, options, options,
Yeah,
options.
lots of options. Holy shit.
So the world is beyond saving. Heresy exudes from its very depths. I hereby order the immediate destruction of all Assertium and declare exterminatus on the planet. The administratum will be given several years to evacuate it properly, after which Thasera will be cleansed by fire. Wow.
Wow.
The fact that you can
Just
make
like that.
a hard-ass arbitrator look positively mild by comparison.
Right? Like, again, the sheer wasting of the infinite
Yep.
is just incredible here. The fact that you can so casually destroy a planet.
Let us do it your way, Solomon. If that is the solution the Lex Imperialis demands, then I fully concur. I agree we must get rid of Assertium, but I will not inform the administratum of its properties. It may result in the planet's destruction, and we cannot have innocents suffer because of Waldo's misdeeds. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
Assertium has been used for wicked ends, but that does not mean that it cannot be useful. We must study it thoroughly before deciding whether or not to destroy it or include it in the tithe. I like that.
Yeah, sensible.
Such a valuable material. Such incredible possibilities. I hereby order Assertium to be added to the planet's tithe. The Imperium must obtain as much of this marvelous stone as possible. No. Number 4. While it has been used for wicked ends, it does not mean that it cannot be useful. It actually does not even mean that it's chaos tainted by default. It could just be a natural psi enhancer.
Yeah.
The fact that a chaos psyche used it for chaos magic means nothing. You know, a chaos space money uses power armor and a bolter. That doesn't mean that we should destroy all power armor and all bolters.
Exactly.
So, it has been used for wicked ends, but that does not mean it cannot be useful. We must study it thoroughly before deciding whether to destroy it or include it in the tithe. Solomon grunts his teeth, but he obediently declares, "Your orders are clear, RogueTrader." Maeve looks at you pleadingly. "My celestial lord, what am I to do now?" "You were an accomplice to the heretics and have been touched by Sorcerer's Blight. In your position, I would beg for a swift execution." There is no hatred in Solomon's words, only total conviction about their truth. Well, what can you do? I can brew recaf. Ooh! Suddenly, the entire party just,
Oh, for God's sakes.
What? What is it? I don't go about recaf that often. Plays
Don't
like
even talk to me till I've had my morning recap.
Yeah. There's like long montage of the RogueTrader talking about recaf, asking for recaf, talking, about ways to brew recaf, being annoyed that he hasn't had his recaf.
Oh, well, you could cut to that bit on the ship that the
Yes,
Albites wanted.
yes.
We kept talking about recap then.
What is it with you and recaf? I can brew recaf. I can do sweets with foam or cream, or strong with special spices. I can dance, sing, carry scrolls and data slates. Well, Thasera does need a new governor, but Maeve is not the person to do this.
No, she really isn't.
Huh. Her portrait has changed.
Yeah. There's like waves coming out from where this medallion is.
Yeah. So we can set her up as a governor, take her with us, servitorize her, execute her, or let her do her own devices.
Fucking hell.
We can servitorize the poor woman. Oh my god. Like, we
Christ.
truly can be monsters in this.
Really can. What the fuck?
You are coming with me. Is my
yeah.
vote. Thank you, my celestial lord. You are my savior. You're going to trust that heretic with brewing Eureka. And you're to take a dozen local commoners with her as well, to taste anything that the criminal has handheld. Then Thassaros' face is decided, and there is no point in staying here any longer. The heretic mentioned that destroying the altar would risk deaths among the local population. Whether he was lying or trying to manipulate us is irrelevant. The abomination must be destroyed. As for any casualties, the Emperor will know his own. As you approach the damaged altar, you feel an unpleasant weakness. You hear a faint ringing in your ears, as if the smooth surface of the stone is groaning from the wounds it has suffered. So, destroy it. The sacred fire of my ship's orbital cannons will raise the palace to the ground before this cursed artifact can corrupt another soul. We'll fill this abomination with tons of ferrocrit and hide it as best we can. That way it can't hurt anyone else. Secretly take a shard away. It no longer poses a threat, let it stay here. Just bury it under a ton of ferrocrit.
Although there's more options below.
No, there isn't.
Isn't there? Oh.
Nope.
Okay.
There's no scroll bar.
Yeah, okay.
Or just leave it
bury
about. See, this is... I would like to destroy it, actually. But not like with everything along with it.
Yes.
So let's just bury it.
Yeah.
Although, it's gonna get out.
Probably, but...
The strange ringing stops, leaving behind an unpleasant echo in your ears. Your head must still be suffering from the effects of moving between bodies. You are interrupted by an anxious voice from the Vox. Lord Captain, do you read? The shuttle pilot reported to the rescue operation, and forces are on their way. What is your status? Are you alive? Come in. I've had a very difficult day, Vigdis. Get me out of this blasted hole. Copy, Lord Captain. A moment of ringing silence, and then 1,000 shards pierce your mind. A familiar voice calls around your thoughts, drowning them out. Oh, it's been a while since that's talked to us.
Yeah.
Are you leaving without even conversing with me, child? Without even asking yourself how such a vivid soul managed to remain intact after wandering in the darkness's embrace and donning another's guise? Such rare luck for a mortal. In the icy silence, you are struck with a series of incredibly lifelike recollections. You are not alone, and you never were. It was always with you, in your shadow, in your blood inside you. Yes, Maximilian. This luck is named the Edge of Daybreak. Had it not been for my sleepless gaze, your mind would have long since joined the mournful host of those who are no more. It was I who kept it whole and unharmed, for I could not allow such a radiant destiny to fall to some absurdity. But at times, I do wonder, is it worthy of my protection? You are nothing but a worm in the shadow of the Golden Throne. Reveal yourself to me and let us fight. Or is hiding like a coward in the back of a person's thoughts all you are capable of? I need no protection, demon. People are stronger than you think. My gratitude will not be long in coming, master.
Ooh, no.
Absolutely not. So, I need no protection, demon. People are stronger than you think. Naivety is a bold luxury. Is it not time to face the truth, child? The threats of fate will not obey your desire alone. Not if I can help it. But I can help you to grasp them once you are ready. Thankfully, I am generous. I give my chosen children time to understand. After all, human souls are so fragile. You feel a sharp pain, and a trickle of blood runs down your temple. And the time so fleeting. The echo of the entity's voice lingers for a while, like the sound of distant thunder. So, let us commence with a holy looting.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, come on.
And can save scum this?
Right?
Because what the hey? Come on.
Bullshit is what that is.
Grade A bullshit. So yeah, what a fascinating little planet.
Yeah, very interesting.
Cool DLC.
Yeah, very.
I've read about this.
Good. The shards of this monstrous structure emit a barely perceptible ringing sound. Or is it the whispers of otherworldly voices, telling of change? So, a biomancy staff. That's pretty nice. Oh. Some goodies. Yeah, look at all this Zinch imagery around here.
Yeah. No, it's absolutely Zeech all over.
Standard weapons and armor. Circles have been scrolled over a whole stack of scrolls. Each circle resembles the ones daubed on the floor, but none of them replicates it exactly. So they were basically trial and erroring the way out of this.
Yes. Oh, what's that? Skull.
A
Heavy maul.
Huh. The clear lines of heretical symbols elicit a desire to touch them. See, I'm pretty sure any Inquisitor would have damned us by now.
Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. I mean, just coming into contact with this kind of shit is enough to, ooh.
Cruel fate. Oh, it's
Oh.
better than ours.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and any Inquisitor worth their salt would have absolutely condemned us to, like, you know, execution or whatever. Oh, Yannick says in chat, oh, good to see Dion video.
Yeah.
Follow my lead.
How you doing, man? Also, we have an answer for you. The cult we were on about?
Oh, yeah, the cult.
Zinch.
Yep. Oh, he says I'm good.
Alright, let's get out of this
And he-
hellhole.
And then he shouts, yes!
My boy. Zinch
My
is
boy.
ya boy. So, can you believe that this whole situation was something we got sidetracked into?
Yeah, this is some, you know, side DLC stuff. It's crazy.
Good game.
Good fun, though. Good, very good DLC, actually, I have to say.
So, Ravo, Furious Vigdis, Sarbax over there, Danrock. Okay. Does Solomon have anything new to say now?
Ah, yes. Let's see.
RogueTrader.
Solomon?
No.
You know where to find me, RogueTrader.
So do I do, Solomon.
Yannick says, I mean, it did look good. Yeah. No, I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. It's actually a really fascinating look into, you know,
Oh, shit.
40K. Oh,
Halt. I noticed something.
We've got the statue.
we did.
Celestial Eye. Huh. Would you have to be a heretic? Oh, I wonder if you get something else.
Depending on what choice you make.
Yeah. Sculptor's masterful skills.
Holy shit, that's awesome. Did the Cogitator make it up here?
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Would you like a cup of freshly brewed recaf, my celestial lord? Damn straight. A double. Pour me some Amazing. No, a double recap for me, babe. Oh, can you basically get a cycling boon here?
Yeah.
Black as the
well,
starless sky, strong as you will, my celestial lord, with a spicy touch to perk you up even faster. Yes, it may have got saved. We got Freaky Friday with her for a bit, but we sorted it out.
yes.
So, invigorating tang, plus 10 strength in the next combat. Oh, neat. Frothed one extra sweet. Cane spice sweetens it, and the whipped synth mill gives it a special airy softness. A sip of blaze even in the gloomiest days. Plus that agility. Amasek. Aged Amasek from the most remote holds by Celestial Lord. To think that this is several times older than me is like holding a time itself in your hands, sealed inside a bottle. Willpower. Whoa.
Okay, wow.
How do you find life on the flagship, Maeve? Sometimes I stop and stand by the window. It's like I'm flying through the starry sea myself. I still can't believe this happened to me. You're so generous, my celestial lord. I couldn't dream of more. You're not feeling lonely here, are you? Why, my celestial lord, I have you. And Master Danrogue has been very kind to me. Sometimes he brings me all kinds of amazing things. The other day it was a book for little nobles. I learned from it that the stars are huge, too big to pick up and hold between your fingers, or even to hug with both your arms. Well, you're not wrong.
I mean, yeah, it's technically correct.
That's like saying Julius Caesar, who died more than 30 years ago.
Technically correct. By the way, Ink has joined us in the chat and says, "Oh, D has a picture now."
Yes, courtesy of Yannick.
Yeah.
And when they dance together, they form the entire galaxy. Okay, yeah.
He's getting there.
Okay, then we can either send him to Danrogue, to the workers, servitorize her, and tell her it's a promotion.
Stop doing that to people.
No need to fear anyone here. Dance if you want to. Thank you, my celestial lord. Sometimes I feel as if I've died and gone to the heavenly place of the God Emperor himself. You're so kind to me. Right, the double recap and I'll go.
Ink says you can use Veto Tube to make it move when you talk, or if you want to go through distance, honk. On itch.io.
See, it's something I haven't put in a whole lot of effort, but eventually, to match up with Richard's actual camera, I would like an avatar of some capacity.
Yeah.
Because I'm not one to be on camera. But
yeah.
Yes, not a VTuber thing. The thing I had in mind, if anyone knows, it's like a cephalon from Warframe.
Yeah.
Like a geometric shape that basically matches my tone.
Yeah.
But keep those resources in mind, Richard.
I will.
We're going to have a look.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look for them now.
But yes, that picture is courtesy of Yannick, which is, this guy, but me. So, back out into the expanse. PNG tuber. I wasn't aware of that.
No, I've not heard of that either. Honk tracks mouth movements, so it's fanciest PNG tuber thing. Yannick always with the good work. It was a gift to thee, my celestial lord. Don't you start.
No. I think I deserve it. Once again, Richard, just because I didn't earn it
doesn't mean you don't deserve it.
Thank you. Diagonus and Viables are still going. All right. Off we go.
Yeah.
And just like that, we're back to our usual daily problems. Visitors on the bridge seeking an audience.
God damn it.
Who's visiting the ship? We're in the middle of goddamn space.
Right. I'll just pop over for a chat.
Apparently a lot of people popped over for a chat.
Bloody hell.
There's visitors and there's an entire platoon. Although they are reasonably differential and seem to celebrate my appearance. So, I'll allow it. Your lordship, the half-factotum bows low. Every few moments, Danrock brings a perfumed cloth to his face, but his expression remains obsequious. Members of your crew have made a request to allow them to proclaim the most profound devotion to the Lord Captain. Personally, a young man. A man in a worn uniform bows awkwardly. Your Highness, gracious Lord Captain. Actually, can you do a lower deck rabble voice for me, please?
Yeah, I'll give it a best shot. Your Highness, gracious Lord Captain, please let me speak on behalf of the whole crew and everyone and express our gratitude to you officially, so to speak. To the kind of leader you are, the way you treat people. It's now known in every corner of the expanse, from footfall to poorest, dirtiest, most unremarkable planet. All praise your dedication to the human spirit and goodwill.
Yes, that is me, dedicated to human spirit and all that.
Hang on. Everyone wants to serve under your command. There's no end to the volunteers.
Yes!
So
that's what we were looking for.
it was, yes. So the other day when we were clearing out an abandoned sector of the new living quarters, we found a forgotten vault. Right in the bilge of the ship, literally beneath our feet.
Sorry to interrupt you there for a second. Why does a spaceship have a bilge? This is for all the space water.
Yeah, it's the space water that gets in along with the space air.
Yeah, that's why we have our goggles, I suppose.
Right. Well, it turned out that the vault had some centuries-old weapons in it. They look a bit odd, but they're powerful for sure. The good tech priest helped with the assembly and consecration of the weapons, and now it can strike down your enemies with even greater might.
Your lordship, apart from the weapons, the crew has sent one more find to the bridge as a token of its eternal gratitude. A most ancient mechanism, which our tech priests have dubbed the Celestium Observatorium. Alas, its machine spirit refuses to heed their rites, which makes the device more symbolic and aesthetic than practical in purpose. Do you wish to see it? Of course. Bloody hell.
Oh.
That's elaborate.
Right.
And it
Bloody
just
hell.
lives there now, I suppose.
Right. Just in the middle of the frickin' deck.
The observatorium looms over the deck. While the spirit of this ancient mechanism has gone silent forever, the words intricately described in its frame can still serve as a source of resolve. A keen gaze sunders the darkness of bloom with deceit and reduces all corruption to ash. But yes, this kind of genuine appreciation for our efforts is exactly what we were aiming for.
It absolutely is. Oh, hang on. So, Ink says, I baked a pumpkin bread yesterday, and it didn't work exactly like I intended, but it's tasty. So now I'm here eating it with a frown because, heck, it didn't work, but damn, it tastes good. You got to take your wins where you can get them. But Yannick says, at the end of the 38th millennium, it was discovered that space is made of water, hence the bilge. I am joking.
Now I will defer to your superior knowledge of 40k lore.
Yeah.
Or as it 38k lore. Yeah. That was a bad joke.
That was terrible.
Yes. And Ink, when it comes to cooking, yeah, and that is critical to know, we call those the Bob Ross solution. It's not a bad result, it's a happy little accident.
Although, to be fair, no, that's with cooking, not baking.
No, baking is a fucking science.
Yes.
We lost the profit factor. Oh, what? Oh! I'm going to kill all of the Xenos.
Every single one of them.
Lord Captain, we have received an astropathic message from Dargonus. Achilles Calander reports a Xenos raid against the merchant ship in the silence of Mercer Grit. The coordinates of a hypothetical contact have been forwarded to the crew. If you wish to support your subjects and fight back against the Xenos personally, we must hurry. It is unlikely that they will resist the enemies of humanity for long. And we also took some damage from the Perils of the Warp.
God damn it.
And gained 3 profit factor from one of our colony projects I had against.
Arrive in time to help the Void Ship.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Our schools have come online.
Ah, very nice.
And yes, we are making a beeline for that stuff.
Yes.
So, we can sell convicts. Put hallucinogens in the water.
Ooh.
That costs a lot. Profit factor cost.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, let's sell convicts.
Yeah. Put them to some sort of use.
Yeah. Better there than in our prisons.
Very true.
So, where is the ship? And the Silonjanus outpost. Silence of... Oh, fuck.
Ooh. Can we jump straight there?
I'd have to charter the new entire course. To be fair, that side and that side of the expanse is very, very far.
Yeah.
Let's reduce it to at least dangerous.
Yeah.
That is a dangerous jump.
Yeah. Very nasty.
Since the very start of the warp jump, rumors of ill omens have been widespread among the Voidsmen. Sudden deaths, ravaged corpses, jagged shadows. A Terran day later, the mystery unraveled itself. An attempt on the RogueTrader's life. The question of how the Drukhari came on board will have to be pondered some other time. Shit.
Holy shit.
But yes,
that's good.
pumpkin bread. You know, bread is not a culinary area I have endeavored into.
No. I've tried on occasion.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
That was loud.
That was very loud.
Yeah, the problem with bread is it usually takes a long time.
And you can't make it in small amounts to try it out.
No.
So, like, all the different styles of bread and cooking methods and all that stuff, that genuinely makes a huge difference. Like, this is a culinary black hole of mine, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Yannick says, I like bread.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like,
You want good bread? Germans.
yes, I was literally going to say, like, I would like to visit Germany again and take a tour of the bread facilities, for lack of a better term.
Have a tour of the bakeries of Germany.
Yeah. Because A, that'd be delicious.
Oh god, yeah.
B, I really need to expand my bread horizons.
But yeah, pumpkin bread. To be fair, Ink, I'm surprised to hear that you've been baking at all, considering how hot it is over there.
Passion cannot be constrained, Richard. This is going to be an extremely echoey...
Yes, it is.
It makes it very difficult to talk, actually.
Yeah.
Agenta, sure. I dread
Yannick
having
says-
to fire the heavy bolter in this.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Yannick says I could live eating only bread and not need anything else. And yes, he spelt it need as in...
You didn't have to specify. Okay. Crack grenade. Oh, these guys are rigged to blow.
Yeah. You've got some suiciders.
I didn't even see that one.
Ink says, "Sir, heat is good for proving. Makes the yeast grow faster." That is true. And Yannick agrees with Ink. And then Ink says, "Hee hee, good one, babe."
Oof. Prepare your ears, people.
Alright, go for it.
Just trying to... Yeah, it's probably the best one.
That's a rattle, alright.
What? This is very distracting.
It's very distracting.
Oh. They thankfully have gathered up.
Yes.
Oh, it's my actual turn. Fancy that. Okay. Argento, dear. Can you, like, go over there? Thank you. And Abelard, dear. Can you go here? And Argenta, dear. Kill those heretics.
Savage.
What?
Mark.
I can't hear you.
Yannick says it is confusing indeed, that echo. And Ink says, "Do you know what else is distracting?"
No, what else is distracting?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, a Kabbalite sharpshooter right friggin' there.
No.
Let us okay. One square off.
Yeah. Oh, apparently what is really distracting is Luna begging for pets.
Well, give her pets.
Yeah, you should be giving her full pets whenever they want them. That's your job as a dog owner. How dare you shirk your responsibilities?
Ah. I was hoping Abela would kick him into the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Long splitter rifle. Bloody hell, this the Xenos have good stuff.
Yeah. If you thought something else, you're a pervert. Sorry?
Now, that accusation is not entirely unfair. However, I feel it was unwarranted in this case. Because I can't even think of what the alternative could be, actually.
No.
Ah, my ears.
Ugh.
And as for Richard, well, you know, he's well known, but look at him.
Can you stop giving away trade secrets, please?
Trade secret. Why, are you making money of it and I don't know about it?
And for those of you who'd like to subscribe to my OnlyFans, it's the... Yannick, no. Fucking don't tell me to send a link for a friend.
For a friend. Your friend has shit taste, Yannick.
Oi! Oi! Ink says that spaceship looks like a shoe. Yeah.
Which one? You're gonna have to be way more specific in the Imperium. Oh,
I think
come
it's
on, how
that.
did I do that?
Leave the hull strewn across the stars.
Really?
Fire the lance battery.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Unleash our...
That would only get 2.
2?
Yeah, it's in the area, I think. Oh,
That was garbage.
that was hot garbage. Ink says the friend is me. Behave yourself.
Oh yes, we don't want to bring the... What do you call it? The tone of the stream down.
This is a good Christian stream.
No, don't go straight for it. No!
That's it.
I wasted valuable insight to get here.
Ink says I need a reference picture to draw your persona, Rich.
Well, he's right there on screening.
Oh, would you look at that? I'm having technical issues. Yannick says the Empyrean Storm symbol is a fist. Do you just shoot Abelard from a torpedo port? Not
I
quite.
wish we haven't unlocked that level of power just yet.
Right. And then Ink says, never. I'll never behave.
Time has come.
Fair.
Yeah, alright. That's what I expected, really. Ooh.
And you like... Oh.
Ooh, can you strafe? No. Ah, damn it.
Strafe, no. Like, they have been infuriatingly out of reach.
Yeah.
Nope. And apparently that's cancelled my...
Macro cannon, volley! Annihilate!
This is not going fantastic.
Yeah.
Ugh. Everything's like just out of range.
Right.
Do I start on that guy or...
Well, if you go... Oh, I was going to say one back, but yeah. Oh, that's the interceptors, not your main ship. Yeah, there we go.
Good.
Hey, very nice.
Actually stopped it. Now to reach these guys. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Go for me. Ah.
No, you're not going to do it, I don't think.
Shit.
Onward! Unleash our vengeful salvo!
I don't know why I can't use this. Okay.
Another salvo!
Let's hit him with some flak shots.
Nice, very nice.
Oh. This is
Oh, why is that
ridiculously short range.
Why
Oh,
the
it's
hell?
probably this field, whatever it is.
Yeah, can you strafe out?
Yeah.
Ha
Macro cannons, volley!
And would you look at that? It's an Abelard ability.
Leave their hulls through!
Once again, Abelard for the win. Ink says, if I start to behave, you boys wouldn't like me as much now, would you? I don't know.
That's
Might be an
fair.
improvement. Yeah, no, yeah, that's, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Oh. That was
Ink said, well, now that's ridiculous. 1 square away. I know, right?
A new message from Master Scalander, Lord Captain. This time he is not reporting yet another attack, but the alleged location of one of the Xenos leaders. Achilles' aides have reported that said leader will be heading on an attack on the paradise world of Grandis. There is one catch. This planet belongs to Caligos Winterscale, another RogueTrader. Master Scalander noted in his message that responding to a distress call is unlikely to be considered an incursion into someone else's territory. The governor of Grantis will most likely send out a call for aid the moment the raid begins. And if your void ship happens to be nearby, no one will question your reasons for landing. Most excellent, yes. Also have a smuggler's cache over here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, that's the rescued vessel. The ship's commander sends his inordinate thanks for your assistance, and reports that a shuttle has been dispatched to deliver something to our ship. A shotgun. Ooh. A single shotgun. Alright.
Ink says, gasp, you want me to behave? I'm going to hug my dog and cry in the corner.
Now, let's not get crazy here. There's a drastic actions. Step away from the brink. Also, no one said to behave. No one told you to behave.
Yeah, I merely implied it.
Yeah. Which, it's Richard. You can just tell him to sod off.
I get no respect. No respect, I tell you.
No, Richard, I'm afraid that you get all the respect you deserve.
You colossal...
We're on Janus now, Richard. Focus a bit here. We have like a thing to do. Yeah? Yeah. That's what I thought.
Hope you can see this, because I'm doing it as hard as I can. Yannick said the same thing. It might not be the respect you want, but it's the respect you deserve. Screw you too, Yannick.
He's like Buttman.
A new challenge for me?
Joseph is going to stab you with a spear next time we play.
Ah, shit, we leveled up.
What? Oh, you mean in...
What, like in real life?
No, I thought you meant in GURPS, because I was just talking about Joseph
All
stabbing...
right.
And you went, oh, we leveled up. And I was like, oh, did you forget to tell us last time?
No. So, we come back to Janus to look for the seal for the Inquisition, so Jag can get her, merchant certificate.
Yes.
Attilius nervously tugs at the hem of his dusty cloak and bows respectfully. Your lordship, the subjects of Janus welcome you. What cares have you brought to a humble world on this occasion? How are things on Janus? Besides the Xenos that have settled in our forests and periodically frightened the people, everything is calm, your lordship. We have managed to come to an understanding of sorts, although not without concessions on our part, in particular regarding the placement of our new agri-complexes. The Emperor, as my witness, Janus will continue to serve the von Valancius dynasty, but not precisely in the same way as before. I appreciate the local species. Oh yes, the flora of Janus will take your breath away, while the fauna can inadvertently kill you. So, back to business. I require a seal to certify a Mercatum Tabula official. Or officiale. Whatever. The secretary nods energetically. Of course. It would be an honor to assist the RogueTrader. Wait but a few minutes, your lordship, and your humble servant will have the seal ready. Here you are. He proffers the sealed certificate with care, and may the Emperor bless your path. That was suspiciously easy.
Right?
What's the trick? What's the catch?
About time.
I mean, the fact that we had to void ship all the way back here just to get it fucking stamped.
Yeah, but like, you know, I expected to have to go through like years of litigation.
About. Yeah. Ink says, "Don't die, Rich." And Yannick followed it up with, "Ah, shit, we leveled up," in the most annoyed voice I've heard D use.
Yeah, I don't love leveling up in RogueTrader, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Ah.
His few minutes is fast. I was expecting 87 years of waiting. Yeah.
Something is off here.
Mm-hmm.
There is a very dangerous path from here to Aviorus. Why?
Did we have to make it at some point?
No, I think it's when I was fucking about with, trying to understand how this system works.
Ah, right,
I
okay.
think I might have messed up.
Right.
So, our long-suffering colony of... I forgot the name. Powellstone has some issues. Hey, look, I have a lot of worlds, right? I can't be expected to remember all of them. I'm a busy man. I have things to do. Presumably.
Presumably.
Yet another world is burning before your eyes. It is covered in geysers, belching forth clouds of incendiary gas, feeding a massive conflagration enveloping the planet. Thousands of years ago, a single flash of lightning or some other spark launched a chain reaction that transformed the world into a blistering inferno. Now that you know what to look for, your Augurs easily locate traces of the mysterious underground constructions. Well, let's examine them.
Yeah.
The meticulous work of the tech priests and the archivists is taking forever. Even your astropathic choirmaster joins the effort, spending long hours in trance and relaying messages to those who can help. But when the result comes, it is astounding. It looks like the builders from the Flame used hereditary bacterial structures to record information. The artifact you discovered in the Burning Worlds contains colonies of bacteria whose genes carried the message of those Xenos across generations. The language, however, bears a passing resemblance to some of the ancient samples available to your scientists. They managed to make a crude translation of some of those records. They revealed that the builders from the Flame were not originally colonizing the Burning Worlds. Their homeland was not a planet, but a star. It is hard to imagine what creatures that evolved in the burning ocean of a faraway sun may have looked like, but one day their peaceful existence came to an end. The records contained a chilling legend about some cosmic horror that arrived and devoured the sun while that the builders called home. Fearing the monster, they fled and no longer dared settle on stars. The builders considered burning worlds as the most fit for habitation, and yet they went extinct shortly after the Exodus, perhaps unable to adapt to the harsh realities of life outside the stellar home. Their civilization left a wealth of unique technologies and heat-resistant materials, and now this treasure belongs to the von Valancius dynasty.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Ooh, 3 profit factor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice. I'll take it.
The Adeptus Administratum has mired the colony in a mind-numbing appraisal process, the completion of which continues to be delayed. Yeah. Use the interim as a lesson in patience and acceptance. Burn a few clerks in one of the squares.
Jesus Christ.
As a warning to others, I will
Your
not suffer for slow bureaucracy.
Your KPIs have been looking very poor of late. I'm afraid we're gonna have to burn some of you in the square.
You think government would be more efficient that way?
Maybe. I mean, I think
we
you'd
burn
only have to
some
do
of
it a couple of times.
I don't know. The French tried it. It worked pretty alright, I think.
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh, accelerate! No. I'm no wasting profit factor.
Shit, suddenly burning the clerks looks like a good.
You know, we have more of those back home.
Sure.
Oh, use this as a lesson in patience and acceptance.
Yeah, we're not so harsh as to fucking burn people alive.
I do have a lot of promethium.
You do have a lot of promethium, though.
I have to use that for something, right? Burning administrative clerks because they pissed me off. I don't know. That feels in character. Yeah, I'll take it as a lesson in patience and acceptance. Hey, profit fact. Okay, it was actually worth it.
Yeah. Okay, champion.
The appraisal process carries on just as slowly and painfully, but the patience is praised as an example to other rulers.
Yeah, you know.
I totally meant to do that. So the only thing we have left to make is the bonfires of righteousness and touched by holiness.
Yeah.
Which costs profit factor, and therefore I'm not interested. This costs mechanisms of promethium and plasteel, which we have a fair bit of.
Yep.
And we get XP with explorators. That's pretty meh.
Yeah.
Do I leave it for now, or?
Yeah, let's hold off for now. There's no rush.
Because, like, what's with all these other slots?
I think we're going to unlock more stuff as we go. I don't think it finishes at rank 3.
Okay, in that case, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna save my pennies, as it were.
Yeah.
I imagine some unlock per chapter.
Yeah, actually, that's probably the milestone we're working with.
And the spoils of prudence. Well...
Well, that's the answer the call one.
Oh, sorry, what?
There was a thing on the map that was answer the call for aid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for provisions for complacency. Global.
Global, yeah. It's good.
Last deal for mechanisms and people. Yes, actually.
Yep.
The factory world has incurred the wrath of the Omnisci and destruct. Oh, yeah, we just did that. We have Promethium for global security. Yep. Fantastic. 3 profit factor for the Martin Plasteel. No. And people for profit factor. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, let's answer the call.
Yeah.
Took some more damage. Ah, what a journey across the stars.
I know, right?
Also going to repair our hole. Yeah. 91 profit factor.
Ooh. Can we do any more shopping with that?
I'm going to do that off stream.
Fair.
Because it's going to be all over the shop.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes. Can you get the guides ready?
Yeah, I've got them. I do love how fancy our Avis light is.
It's a nice color scheme, actually.
Yeah, but it's still an Avis light. Yeah, very nice color scheme.
So,
I say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better themselves by
So-
wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
We're in tune.
We are. We actually are. What level are we? Sorry, 30...
33.
33. Okay.
Oh.
Unseen support.
Unseen support. That can't be right. What about
at the bottom
seen
there.
support? When the overseer is 5 or more cells away from the silver skull, fellowship increases. Yeah, actually, that happens a fair bit.
Yep.
Abelard. Chadalard.
Hang on, just moving over to his page. 32 or 33, sorry, you said.
33.
33. Critical versatility.
Isn't that a Pathfinder feat?
Not quite, but
Archmilitant gets bonus to crit damage. Kept when he uses conscious and confident. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So we've done weapon skill, we've done toughness.
perception, apparently.
Again.
Again.
It's going
Taking it
hard.
three-
for perception.
3 times in a row now. It does go to strength on the next one.
Okay, I'm going to get strength now then.
Okay.
And we'll switch to perception. So, it's just the critical versatility, actually.
Yes.
And herbalistic skill and agility are done. So, perception.
Perception, yep.
Yep. Cassia.
Cassia.
Perception and willpower are done. Intelligence.
Intelligence, yep.
And
Threads and faults.
whenever an enemy fails a resistance check, attacks against them gain critical hit chance. Oh, right. So she can now use her eye to debuff them further.
Yeah.
Cool. Pascal.
Expert finesse.
Whenever he kills... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Reload. And Heinrichs is going off a different guide.
Yes.
33, yes.
Yep, 33.
Racking weakness. Damage over time increased, yes.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
The Xenos got to the runaways before we could. I doubt any of them are still alive. The body's lying face down, crooked fingers clinging to the ground. This woman had her spine broken. Then she was allowed to crawl in the vain hope of escape. Yep, Dark Eldar.
Yep.
The dead noblewoman is staring at the sky with unblinking eyes. Her fingers have been thoroughly broken, and a tangle of intestines lies atop her slashed abdomen. Someone split this man's thorax open and turned his ribs inside out. And this corpse is missing its eyes, nose, and lips. Tongue and teeth were also removed. Found some vintage armor stuff.
Stand in my way.
Sorry, by the way. Heinrichs, what helmet are you wearing? Ah, cool glasses. Okay. Have a creepy mask instead. The face and hands are twisted in a paroxysm of death throes. The victim's last moments were full of torment. Do love the Everslighter, aren't they?
Yeah.
We should deal with this.
Oh, Lord Xenos.
Easily done.
Okay. Right. Bloody hell.
At last. You took your time coming to meet me, monkey.
Okay, he talks.
Yeah.
Proper Kabbalite.
Ooh. Yeah.
Isn't he an Archon actually?
Ooh. Actually, yeah, I think he might be.
The Xenos in ornate black armor turns his head towards you. His thin, pale face is covered in tattoos and blood splatters. After a moment, his thin lips stretch into a crooked, unpleasant smile. A couple of seconds pass before you realize that the Elucidator is silent. The Xenos is addressing you in low Gothic.
Hold your foul tongue, abomination. Such filth will not use that tone with the Emperor's chosen.
Abelard is white with fury.
Why, I sent an invitation by way of the cattle that dwelt on this world. And the chosen has so obediently appeared. How are my words anything but the truth?
My, the beast can speak our language.
Speaking your language is slightly less trying for my patience than being forced to listen to a monkey machine butchering our tongue. Besides, I want you to understand well what I'm about to tell you. How is it that out of all of your kind, you're the only one to discover our feasts in advance? Usually you're all so slow and sluggish that my kin always have enough time to leave the battlefield before aid arrives. But still, time and time again, your dogs have been there to stand in the Cabal's way.
He pauses, waiting for your answer. Well, it's because I am that good.
That thing is perceptive.
You hear the undercurrent of worry in Heinrich's murmur. Uh-oh. If the Inquisitor of the Order Xenos is worried...
Yeah. I found the model. Yes, he is an Archon from the looks of it.
I'm not going to switch over to you because that would trigger.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine.
Yes. Aggravating, is it not? Having someone best you at your own game?
Do not try my patience, monkey.
But that's what I do. We are smarter than you look, you know.
And? That's it? Just an assertion that your kind are not as brainless as you appear to be? This answer does not satisfy me.
I've failed to see the part where that is my problem.
I will tell you this, monkey. I know you might be lying to me, or you might even be unaware of who is guiding your hand. In any case, I have grown quite tired of your attempts to delay the inevitable. Surely you too have run yourself ragged, chasing us between the stars. Let us put an end to this. Finish this standoff. My forces against yours, once and for all.
An honest fight with the Dark Eldar. Yes, and I'm a generous rogue trader.
You wander among the stars, so you must know of this place. An ancient reach where the echo of stellar agony rings still. A place that serves as a graveyard for old stars, still filled with residual emissions and glittering dust. The place that buried your wreck, stuffed full of delicious, frightened monkey, and the horrors that devoured them. The threshold of our domain. Your kind call it the Cinerus Maleficum. That is where our disputes will be settled. The Cabal of the Reaving Tempest will be waiting for you, monkey. Do not come unarmed.
Oh, sorry, you finished pontificating. I think I dozed off there for a second. Do you mind repeating the whole thing from the start? We are such a stinker.
Yeah.
The mask of composure vanishes from the Xenos face. Spitting out a florid, vehement tirade, he draws his weapon. I got an achievement.
Did you?
For pissing him off.
You from the face of the galaxy.
Man, ain't we a stinker?
Now, let's turn these guys into history. So, this little barrel seems appropriate cover. Yes.
This little red barrel with explosive.
Well, it's
with
not red.
EXP loader marked on it.
It's not red, which means it's safe, Richard. Don't you know?
Ah.
We will adopt this completely stupid position.
Oh, whoa, what?
What's up?
No, there was like a big guy.
Just a job
I
for
was
the
just wondering what it
serfs.
was.
Oh, the Slith. My guy.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Already done.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing I can't do.
Everyone is buffed up.
Yeah.
Medic signal is active. I can't use any of these commands. So, actually, I will stay right here.
Yeah.
Nothing I can't do. Watch and learn.
Oh, nice. You see how much damage you did to the guy behind him?
Yep. Well, Cassia is gonna bravely step forward. I'm trying to gather everyone.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Is my treat.
And hit them with the leadless there. Oh shit, I've destroyed my own cover. That's bad. That's bad.
Balls.
That's really bad. Ooh.
Oh, just couldn't reach. Just.
As the Emperor commands, I act. That is not the Emperor's will.
Oh,
Doubt is for the weak.
okay. There, I think.
As the
Yeah.
Emperor commands, I... is a prayer.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh,
oh. That's
beautiful.
my girl.
My soul hunger beckons. You will not withstand my vengeance.
Oh, but I will. Anyway, ready for round 2?
Suits my purposes.
Actually, Pascal, can you get a bit closer? This is. I don't want you to spend too much time in your turn.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Okay. And let us relocate the skull.
Not a problem for me.
Alright, fantastic. Now, Agenta, dearest, if you will.
Faith without deeds.
Nice.
Because Agenta only has one
As
mode.
the Emperor commands,
Full
I
eroto.
act.
Oh yeah, so I was having a think today because you know how we're planning on doing the plate up challenge.
Yes.
Is there any of our other older games
Servitor.
that we would,
Is this a job
you know,
for-
like to play, but we've played to death, where we can do a challenge to make it more interesting? I was thinking like for Payday or
If I
something.
may.
What kind of challenge would you do on Payday?
That's what I can't figure out.
Nothing of value has been lost.
This is oh, frig.
Oh,
Where the hell did that guy come from?
Running binary override. The scriptural probability is favorable.
Woe to you.
So yes,
Approved.
any challenges for an older game? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
The Omnissiah knows.
because my thought process is like that new challenge has kind of reawakened my old joy for Payday, for Plate-Up.
Yes.
And Playtech was something I really, really enjoyed. So the fact that we're playing it again is great. Oh, excuse me. So I was like, is there any other way we can liven up an old game that we've played to death? Jesus Christ.
At your beck and call.
This man is the pinnacle of humanity.
Are the best ones.
Really is.
I need a foothold. I won't
But yes,
object to it.
oh, feel free to make suggestions. I'm not going to say
Yeah,
no.
no, I just couldn't think of any off the top of my head, but I thought I would, seed the idea in your mind as well.
Let's see.
And maybe you might come up with something.
I can keep an eye out.
Yeah. Yannick says, pulped, freshly squeezed by Abelard.
He does do that.
He does.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it. For the throne's glory.
Game lagged like a bitch there. What the hell?
Yeah, right?
If only that were possible. Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Man, he's really struggling all of a sudden. What the hell?
And that's it. It's gone now.
Oh.
So, a pile of mutilated bodies.
Oh.
A cape. +5 persuasion. Looks like the warden died before he could even raise his weapon. And so did this guy. The governor's body was masterfully disemboweled. His many implants were removed. After which, judging by the amount of blood, the victim lived for a little longer. The dead warden is pinned to the ground. Huh. That's pretty right. This dead warden is pinned to the ground with a blade of their own broken dagger. It was plunged right under their chin, and it ensued the victim slowly choked to death. Dark Eldar, no nice people.
Grim as shit.
Ooh. Oh, bolt pistol. And the armor of the undaunted. I also have to go through the armor at some point.
Yeah.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
And we're done.
Nice.
Well, we did manage to, not stop them, but intercept them before it got too bad. And they have given us a challenge. And we pissed him off, which is always a plus.
Which is great.
So
because nobody can be mouthier than us.
Right? See, they are the kind of mouthy that is like, that comes from a place of, how do I say this? Lack of confidence? They come from a place where they have to prove themselves. Our mouthiness comes from the fact that we are so comfortable with our place in the world.
Yes.
The coordinates from the log reach an unremarkable star system. The Ogre's crew report that the arrays cannot register anything worthy of the Lord's Captain's attention. Was this log entry just someone's idea of a joke? If someone has decided to mock the RogueTrader, they are playing a dangerous game. I'm gonna raid them just to get rid of that.
Yeah, get it out of the way.
Because that's conked out.
Yeah. It's well and truly glitched.
Okay.
All right. Back to making our way.
Oh. In the middle of a warp jump, our sensors detected an approaching void ship. Try to avoid a collision?
Yeah.
Or kill them?
Yeah.
No, we'll just dodge.
Yeah. Dodge!
What the hell? Oh, yeah, it's this event again. Yeah, fine. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to start anything major from now on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just basically wrapping up.
Yeah.
So the Zurek void ship. The priceless discovery left the crew speechless and shaken. The ancient Imperial Ark ship, Hammer of Redemption, was hidden below the surface, impervious to the Augure's sight. Had the RogueTrader not found the pieces of an Archaeotech compass that resonated with the defense systems, he would have remained lying in a bottomless chasm, lost and undeservedly forgotten forever. Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Also, a +10 to all skills and can re-roll skill checks.
Ooh.
The Adeptus Mechanicus acolytes studied the ancient data archives and concluded that the vessel crashed about 300 years ago after running into an asteroid stream. Hoping to rescue at least some of the colonies, the captain ditched the 4 lifeboats whose tragic fates we already know. Although time and weather were not kind to the Hammer of Redemption, the crew still managed to salvage plenty of valuable items. Ah. Oh, and we can give them some fuel in exchange for melee weapons. Oh, cool. Profit factor. We have no other use for fuel, so...
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Nice.
Ah! And with that, what is left? So, we have to return to Dargonus to receive the navigators.
Yep.
We... Is it over here? No, that's an Eldaric cache. It's lost in the void. Where did the Dark Elf want to meet us?
Near the rift, didn't he say?
So just
To the Imperium?
No, it's not that. It's not Modus Valancius, not Narma, not Adnathus. Is this not on our map?
It doesn't look like.
Huh.
Can you, like, go to the quest?
Explore the system of the Cinerus Malefica module, Nebula. Last chance of Sirene Libitorum Maledicta. Oh, here.
Okay.
It's in the background, yeah.
Yeah, so it's that green area, basically.
Okay, fantastic. I have no way to make them.
Yeah, we're going to have to punch through.
I don't have enough insight to do so. So, unless, you know, a route becomes available, maybe from here?
Maybe. We'll have to keep exploring now, actually.
Yes. And with that, I will put us in position to visit Mundus Valancius and Dargonus. But yeah, we have a bunch of stuff to do there.
Yep.
Let's repair the ship. And I think we'll
back
go
to
for
the
the night.
bridge. Yeah. Oh, do you want to level up the others really quick?
I'll do that off stream.
Okay.
One thing
Awesome.
actually to mention
Mm-hmm.
is that I might try my first editing pass.
Okay.
I might try to take the chunk from when we arrived at the feudal world and splice it to the start of this section
Oh, okay.
in order to have a more complete story there.
Okay, I dig it.
No promises, don't know whether it will work. Plus, I'm actually kind of busy tomorrow, so don't know if I'll have the time,
Yeah.
but I'll give it a try.
Ah,
No.
cool.
I have no experience in any sort of editing. Like,
Yeah, no.
like, if we ever make any actual success of this channel, we're getting a goddamn editor.
Yes,
'Cause-
that's one of the first things.
I have no earthly clue what to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
So yeah, no, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Ink, Hannah, Yannick, thank you very much.
Always nice to have you
and-
around.
Yep, thank you to McCracknog for the follow. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we will be streaming again tomorrow.
Yes.
Around
Around the same time.
Yeah. If you'd like to watch any of our VODs back, we have a YouTube channel at the R&D Experience. We also have a Twitter and Blue Sky handle at the same name, so if you want to join us on there, and we'll keep you updated on what we're doing. But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it from me as well. I mean,
Awesome.
nothing much else to say, is there?
Yeah. So, like I say, thank you very much, everybody. We really do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
Indeed. Have a good
Awesome.
night.
Night.
Bye.